What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the LegendGary and the Los Amigos podcast. This is episode 18. Today we have a special guest, Miss LanaKaro. It's all three of us and LanaKaro. Welcome in, Lana.
You guys are welcome. No.
Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you.
We're full strength today.
We're full strength, full mast. And Lana will be the wind beneath our sails and help us push this podcast episode into
superstardom.
Yep, TikTok famous over here.
I got you guys.
But yeah, welcome guys. It's episode 18. We missed, was it last week's episode?
Mother's Day.
Everyone had a good Mother's Day. Dookie, I hope you had a good Mother's Day. Gary, Lana, and anyone that's listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So normally, Lana, we've already went through this, but we'll start over, or we'll just go through it again for those that don't know. We'll start off with our week, and then we'll just jump right into whatever topics we got. I'll tell you a little bit about my week. My week was pretty okay. It was good. It was a good week. Played some games. I streamed a lot.
You did.
You did stream a lot.
Yeah.
It was good to see you back.
And I only got throughout the whole time you streamed, I only got one notification. Shadow banned.
Oh, okay, good. That's good. That's good. I'll have to make a phone call about that. Yeah, cut them off.
So you get no notifications.
Yeah.
No notifications, which is really weird. I don't know why that is. Maybe you have too many notifications on for other people, and it's just like messing with mine or whatever. But yeah, I don't know why that is. It's definitely not something that I did on my end.
It's because you banned me. You shadow banned
The only
me.
person I would ban is beyond reach right now. And
right here
is 323 LegendGary. No, I'm just kidding.
323 Gary Legend.
Yeah, 323 Gary Legend.
I feel like you have to know his name to ban him. You should start there.
We were talking about TikTok earlier and clips and stuff, and there was this clip, this Family Guy clip where Peter, the dad, he loses his hand as he's driving along the freeway. It gets cut off, and his daughter's like, "Oh no, your hand." He's like, "Oh, don't worry, it'll just grow back." And he forces it to grow back, and then it cuts to the hand that he lost, and it grows a new Peter, but it's different. It's like the colors are swapped. And he's like, "My name is Retep, and I'm evil." And that's Anyways, that's Gary's evil twin, 323
I see.
Gary Legend. Yeah.
Oh god. So I'm Hugo.
Gary's a good twin, huh?
I'm Hugo. Oh no, yeah. So it's like
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons, yeah. The cheese.
But no, because it's a clone. And Hugo's his twin.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
His twin. But he's evil for different reasons. Retep was evil because he's just completely opposite. But I digress. But
I was wondering why it's called Retep, because it's Peter backwards. I get it.
Retep with Peter. Yeah, it's like
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm a little slow.
It's okay. I streamed. I beat Onimusha finally. I didn't realize how short of a game that was.
It was.
But it was good. It was good
game.
to finally beat that shit.
It wasn't shit, Shake.
Huh?
It wasn't shit.
No, yeah, it wasn't shit. I'm glad I beat that
He
shit.
was gonna beat you up.
It wasn't shit. Yeah,
You said
it was,
correct it right
it's
now.
because Dookie also recommended. Dookie, I have a redeem on a channel redeem or point redeem on my channel, where someone can choose a game off my backlog list, and Dookie chose that one. And yeah, I started it like in February, and then I took a 3-month break from it, and I finally beat it, and it was good. I didn't realize how short it was. And I played a lot of Fortnite. I played a lot of Star Wars Outlaws, and I'm really close to beating it. I tried streaming it the other day, yesterday, but I just wasn't. It wasn't playing well with OBS for whatever reason.
It was Saturday and nothing was working.
Yeah, so yeah, nothing was working. So we played Fortnite instead, and then that's as far as my week, like with video games and stuff. But I also went to the movies. I finally watched, actually, for Mother's Day, or the day. Well, it is Mother's Day technically, the Mexican Mother's Day, because Mexico celebrates Mother's Day on was it the 11th of May every year. They don't do like the US where it's the second Sunday or whatever. So next year, American Mother's Day and Mexican Mother's Day are gonna be on the same day, so that's gonna be kind of cool. Anyways, I watched Sinners. That shit was good. You guys should, I definitely recommend watching that shit. It's hot. It's fucking, it's in. Yes, Gary?
Mother's Day, American's Mother's Day was on 11th this year.
Okay, my bad. It's the 10th of May every year. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. And then this weekend, I went to go watch Thunderbolts, and it's really good. To be honest, really I've been so over MCU, but Thunderbolts was really like a breath of fresh air.
10 out of 10 recommend?
I wouldn't say 10 out of 10, but I do recommend watching it. Maybe not in the theaters, but definitely like once it hits streaming services, for sure watch it. If you're gonna watch a movie in the theater, watch Sinners, because that shit, the music in it is really good. It's centered around music, and it's a vampire movie as well, and there's some really good jump scares and some really like it's a fun movie overall.
I hear nothing but good things about it too, so
yeah, dude, definitely check it out when it comes out on a streaming service. Another thing too I forgot to mention was last Friday or Saturday I had like an impromptu movie night in my Discord, and we watched Love Hurts, which is a really fun
Duke hated it.
action movie. Yeah, Duke hated it, and that's fine.
Listen to me. I didn't hate it because I love the actor and I love the martial arts aspect of it.
Oh, Jackie Chan?
But what the fuck? But just the overall story was shit.
Yeah,
but it was a fun movie, but the story was just trash.
Yeah, they fit a lot into a 90-minute. It was less than 90 minutes actually. It's a 90-minute film, and I mean, yeah, the story is like whatever. The action part, a little comedy, it's really good. I think it was just a way for the main actor Ki Hugh Kwan. I don't know how to pronounce his name, probably butchered it, but it's definitely a way for him to swing his dick and show Hollywood, like, dude, like, look at me, bitch, like I'm fucking in it. Because I don't know if you guys have watched Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That movie's so great.
Yeah, and that's a good movie, and he was in it, and that was like his first movie in a long time.
He killed that movie.
He was good in that movie. Yeah, the last movie he was in was, I think, Encino Man, and after that he kind of just disappeared. Well, he didn't really disappear from Hollywood, but he helped with like X-Men. I think the first two X-Men movies he helped with the choreography and the stunts and stuff, and he's done other things as well. But enough about glazing him in that movie. We did that Friday, and then we also watched Tombstone, really good movie, definitely recommend. I'm trying to think what else happened this week. Yeah, this week was just, for me personally, it was just a pretty chill fun week. Worked per usual. That was really it. And I don't know who are we gonna just throw this directly to Lana? Or are we gonna save her for last? Are we gonna go in how are we doing this?
Well, I figured, since she started it off, I think guest should go next. No?
Guest should go next. Lana,
no?
Tell us about your week. How was it?
It was
cool. Are you social security numbers?
I see.
What street did you go up on?
What was
your middle
your pet dog's name?
Mascot?
My week is good. I start.
Wait! Sorry, I forgot. And the Angels beat the Dodgers in the Freeway Series. The Colts swept them. Let's go!
Go Angels! Woo!
Angels!
Fuck you, Ohtani!
Yeah, fuck you, Ohtani. That's what you get for leaving.
Traitor.
Yeah.
It only took him 15 years. It's okay. They needed it.
But yeah, it was pretty good. That was so it was a good cherry on top today. Was seeing the score and being like, hell yeah.
But before we continue on with Lana's week and stuff like that, we will know more about her later on in the podcast.
The lore.
she takes over for the Lord. But for right now, it's just
So she's gonna be
get through the week.
How was your week, Lana?
instigated.
Good. The Angels beat the
Interrogated.
Dodgers. So.
But just
I'm
for
sorry, I
that,
had
you don't
to.
have to pay your deposit of being on the show with us.
Fuck
We're
that
gonna refund
increase.
you your $78.
Now it's $300 each per person.
Up your cut now. You've earned it.
I started my summer classes.
Okay.
Boo.
So
No, I'm kidding.
I have class. Class Wednesday
These are
night.
classes that you're attending, or these classes that you're teaching?
Oh no, they're classes I'm attending.
Okay, because this
I-
kind of jumping into the Lana lore, but if you don't mind saying, but your profession.
Yeah, I did work because I teach right now.
Mhm.
I changed jobs, so I teach from home, which is
Oh,
really
okay.
nice. So I did that, and then I have my classes because I'm getting my doctorate.
Sheesh.
Dr. Karo.
That's right. So yeah, it's been fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
summer classes, very cool.
they're not.
No,
They
well,
suck.
So every
School
other
sucks.
Saturday, I have 2 classes, and it's from like the first class is from 8 a.m. to 10, and then the second class is from 10:30 to 4,
oh man,
That's
and that's just
Fuck
like
that.
yeah. So that's my week.
you play any games? Watch anything?
You did stream-
significant,
you streamed
or-
earlier
Yeah,
this week.
I
Did
streamed on
stream.
Wednesday. I played Control, which Duke says isn't a scary game, but I'm actually rocking
not
it, so I
scary
don't
game.
care.
It's not scary at all.
yeah, but you stream short too, because I was like, oh, let me catch you when I log into
Yeah.
work, and you
She
wasn't
goes
there.
to the main menu, then she's like, all right, guys, I'm done streaming. Bye. And she leaves. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's been like super chaotic. I imagine once I'm done with my doctorate, I'll have more time to like be a person and do other things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just wait till Sea of Stars DLC comes on. She'll stream for
Oh,
24
yeah.
hours.
you're gonna be
Then
searching.
stream for
fuck,
24
we'll be like,
hours.
fuck school, fuck
Yeah.
everybody.
Call off work.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck being a doctor,
Not even
man.
gonna stream it. She's just gonna play that shit.
You're gonna be searching for that one character. What was that character's name you was searching for?
Garl.
Garl, yeah. It's gonna be a sequel to Searching for Garl Part 2.
Yeah.
The sequel.
Yeah. That's
What?
it for
How are
me.
you liking Control?
I was gonna say, yeah, how you like it,
recommend
Control?
Yeah.
I really like it. I get to shoot things, and that's
Oh,
really
yeah.
fun.
What's going on in the story?
I was gonna say I started the game, but I don't know.
Tell us the story, Lana. What's going on?
I haven't beaten the game, so I don't know what the story's about. You know, you only find out once you're done playing.
Yeah.
Like,
In
That's
other
when all
words,
the
she has no
reveals
fucking
happen.
idea.
If it makes you feel better, Lana, I played a little bit of Control and I had no idea what the.
I had no idea what's
was
going on either. So
I was
you're
shooting
fine.
people.
You have powers, telekinesis.
yeah, I wish that would make me feel better. Except like even other games, I don't really pay attention. I just play through, and at the end, I'm like, oh, that's what the story's about. Cool.
Are
It's
you-
been like
That's-
hours.
No, because you do. I was gonna say, if you do what Rachel Realm does and just skip the complete beginning of every cutscene, but no, you actually sit there and watch the cutscenes.
Yeah, but I just kind of exist in my own little world.
She'll be like, I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Get on with this shit
If you
already.
look at her
That's
Just
eyes
daydreaming.
and the cutscenes going on. They're
Yeah.
just like glazed.
She's like,
She's
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
as the cutscene's going on, she's like, did I do my
Thinking
homework?
about, she's thinking about other things. Yeah.
What am I eat for dinner? What's going on?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a pretty good
Very
week.
good.
Yeah.
Solid.
Any
Yeah,
one
it's
question,
all
one
good.
last question before we move on. Have you seen any movies lately?
I
And if you have, do you recommend anything?
I actually recently watched Sinners, and I thought it was going to be scary, and it wasn't really scary. So that's good. Yeah, I think. People
So why
should
the
watch
fuck
it.
is it labeled as a horror movie?
There's like
There are some horror things in it.
Yeah, and there's some jump scares,
Mhm.
but it's not actually like it's like you said, Control isn't scary. It's
Or did you build?
Well, okay, wait. To play devil's advocate, Gary and fucking Dookie are not normal people when it comes to scary shit. They're kind of desensitized to shit like that.
I still get
Just
scared.
Where Lana
won't be
and
scary.
I,
Yeah.
we fucking see something and we shit ourselves.
Well, that's what I was about to say right now. I think Lana kind
Because-
of grew a tolerance to scare playing Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8.
Sekiro.
That's not
That
scary.
tolerance went away, brother. I guarantee you,
so
she
good,
plays
it's
something
scary.
scary,
It's
it's
kinda
over.
scary.
dude.
So good, it's scary. But yeah,
Yeah.
Sinners is
It's
not your
genuinely
typical
not scary.
horror. It's
Yeah.
not like typical horror, but it's
I
definitely
got you.
has jump scares, and the horror element would probably be like the vampire things, the whole vampire stuff.
So I have Sinners in mind, and then I want to see the new Final Destination movie, which I've been hearing really good reviews on.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because remember how when we watched the trailer,
Clowning on it.
yeah, we was like, what the fuck? But no, I see nothing but good reviews on it too.
The highest grossing one out of all of them. I was like, shit, okay.
Oh wow.
But good, Lana. I'm glad. It's good to have you on the podcast. Thank you for joining us for
Yeah.
sure.
How are you feeling, Lana, right now?
I'm feeling okay. I saw you guys writing down questions, so that's.
Oh,
the
don't
only
worry about that.
question-
No,
Oh,
no,
oh,
no.
no, okay.
Don't worry about that one. Thank
You're
you.
like
No.
write down another one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. huh?
Why are you questioning my questioning?
We're gonna deduct it from her cut right here. You're asking too many shit. Anyway,
It was like an interview.
Here-
After every question, we note down a note.
Yep.
This is a panel interview.
This is what I did.
Gary, how was your week?
Terrible.
Why was
Why?
it terrible, sir?
Because I have Shake bullying me today. I have everyone bullying me today. But other than that, my week was okay. Besides work, what did I do? I started watching a show called. Huh?
I'm just saying.
It's on Paramount Plus. It's called The Neighbors or The Neighborhood. I think this was called. This was Cedric the Entertainer.
Hmm.
Let me see. Let me get the correct name.
Is it? Is there? Oh wait. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of a different show.
Yeah, it's called The Neighborhood.
Yeah. Neighborhood. Is there like this? Shoot. I think I know what show it is. I don't know how to word it correctly, so I'll wait until you're done.
Is it a sitcom?
Explaining more.
Pretty much.
Yeah, is it a sitcom?
It is a
Yeah.
sitcom.
Does he get a new neighbor?
Yes.
That is.
White. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah.
the guy from New Girl.
Yeah. Max Greenfield, I think, is his name. Schmidt. Fucking love Schmidt, man. So good. So iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys should watch New Girl. It's a good show as well.
Never even heard of
If
it.
anything, it was probably the best season was without New Girl, but we don't talk about politics here. Sorry, what were you saying? You're watching Neighborhood? What's it called?
The Neighborhood.
The
So,
Neighborhood. Okay.
so yeah, it's about a white dude that moves from Detroit to LA to a ghetto neighborhood because of the prices of the houses, and then he turns out to be like the white person of the neighborhood, and then his neighbor is Cedric the Entertainer, and he goes to introduce himself, and he tries to be very friendly with the neighbor. You know, it's a very different dynamic, and all that. But it turns out to be really funny. I thought it was pretty funny, and then it's like I guess there's like 6 seasons. I'm still I'm almost done with season 1. They're short.
I've seen some clips on TikTok.
Yeah, and it's a funny movie or show. I recommend it. So I started watching that. I started binge watching that. What else? As far as games I played Doom Dark Ages.
Ooh, let's go.
Doom Dark Ages it's really good. I haven't got too far yet. I haven't had time to play more of it, so I'm still at the beginning. But I like it so far. The music is still throwing me off. I feel like the music is very lackluster in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But the gameplay is
Doom.
Yeah, the gameplay is good though.
Who made the music again?
Mick
It's,
Gordon. Well, he's talking about for the
Doom. Yeah, the new one.
Fuck if I know,
I
some
don't
random
know.
group.
I'm not too familiar with the group. I could look it up real quick. But other than that, I went back to Resident Evil 4 because
Remake?
because I never beat
Oh.
it. And I was
Lana,
like,
that's the game you need to play. Write it down.
What is it again?
Resident Evil 4 remake.
yeah.
She's like, she just rips a piece of paper. I'm
But
not playing.
it's
that
just
shit.
that's
I'm pretending to write stuff down to make you feel good.
Okay.
Really, I'm writing. Who the fuck is this bitch?
Who the fuck is this guy?
No, you should play it. It's not scary compared to the other ones you played. It's probably
Yeah.
the least scary out of the 7 and 8.
It's more action oriented.
It is.
Yeah,
Do I get a lot of ammo?
Because that's what
Yeah.
they, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'm good. I'll play it.
That's where they introduced like the quick time events and stuff in the series, right?
Yeah.
Is the first one or is the fifth one? Fourth one or
The
fifth one?
fourth one, they
Fourth.
introduced
Which
QTs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the people that did the music for Doom Dark Ages is a band called Finishing Move.
Finishing move.
And they need to finish their careers because this is not working.
Damn. He said he needs to finish their career.
Apparently, they did music for Borderlands 3 and Halo Wars 2.
Mm.
I don't know what tracks though. But yeah, I'm not feeling the music yet. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. It just doesn't have that dynamic feel that the Mick Gordon music had in Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Like the music, well, for one, it was really good, and then it was so dynamic. Like it built up based on what was happening. I feel like Dark Ages is tries to do that, but it doesn't do it well. But yeah, I started playing that. Gameplay is fun. Sheik, are you gonna give it a try?
Eventually, I want to play through Eternal before I jump into that one because it's all in the same continuity, right? Or is it its own thing?
Dark Ages is a prequel to Doom 2016.
Yeah.
Lore wise.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I might just hop. To be honest, I like Doom 2016.
Lana, write that down. 2016.
But
I've told you
Yeah.
many times to play Doom.
Yeah,
but
You have told me to play Doom.
it's very fast paced.
it's a great game. But I think what I enjoyed most about it, and I think I enjoyed most about Doom 2016 was the multiplayer because I got to play with you
God,
guys.
the multiplayer was so much fun.
That and the multiplayer was actually really fun.
Yeah.
So if they did just like if they added a multiplayer mode into the future, but
Dark
really
Ages
fun.
is single player only. They've
yeah, I
already said it.
figured as much.
And I don't see that one being a multiplayer game compared to the other
Yeah,
ones.
no, maybe. I was just streaming. You guys didn't have to shout at that. But yeah, I think it's so. I as I was saying, I probably won't play. Knowing that, maybe I won't play that other one. I'll probably play the Dark Ages one. I don't know. I'm pretty.
Finish Eternal.
Doom is kind of
Finish Eternal.
Finish Eternal. I haven't even started it.
Oh well, play and finish it.
Play and finish it. Okay, I'll give it a shot. because
I
you
would also
recommended
recommend, Shake, you play Doom 3. Fuck you, Gary. What do you mean?
it. Is it rough? Why?
Going from Doom 2016 and Eternal, going back to Doom 3, it's
You kind of right.
I do
You're
Doom
gonna be
3
like, what
and then
the fuck?
Eternal and then
Doom
Dark
3
Ages.
Doom 3,
is a different.
Go ahead.
It plays
On the 360,
so different.
it does pace.
Well, it came out on OG Xbox first, but then they
Oh,
ported it to 360 with a BFG edition. But it's also on Steam. You can get it on Steam.
I'm gonna step away for a second. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Sure.
No, you're
you
good.
can't leave.
Contract. Contract.
Breach, broken.
Breach of contract.
I'm just kidding.
Come back.
No, yeah. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Doom.
Yeah, and so yeah, going back to Doom 3, because Doom 3 is more horror centric,
It's very horror centric.
and it's not as fast paced compared to the other ones at all.
Doom 3 is horror centric. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
like the scariest one of all of them for sure. It's just it was more than anything a technical. When Doom 3 first got released, it was like a technical revolution. It was just like, whoa, like what?
Graphically
is this shit?
wise, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a step up out of everything that we were getting. And so like it's an older game and it shows its age, but like I still like Doom 3. I think Doom 3 is great.
Oh yeah, don't get me
You
wrong. It's not a bad game.
You can mod the fuck out of it to make it like modern and shit like that, but I mean it takes a little bit of work. But Gary is right. Jumping from Doom 2016, where it's fast paced and modern, and you feel like a badass, back down to being very vulnerable, and Doom 3 is different. So
It's a slower pace.
Yeah, I agree. It's very slow pace. Yeah,
But yeah, no,
I liked it though.
it's not a bad game because I also enjoyed it too. It's just so there's Doom 3 and there's Doom 3 Resurrection Evil, the DLC for it. Which is that one was I remember when I first played it because I played both of them. No, OG Xbox first. That was the first time I played it. But on the DLC, they give you like this little cube shit that you use to like kill enemies and do weird stuff. You get little powers.
Are those all connected? The previous Dooms and then Doom 2016? Or is Doom 2016 plus?
Doom 3 is its kind of its own thing.
Yeah. 2016 was a reboot.
Yeah, because
okay.
the original Doom, then Doom 2, and then so Doom 2, and then Doom 64 are all connected because it's the same guy. And then Doom 64, I want to say Dark Ages goes through what happens after Doom 64 and before Doom 2016. Same guy.
There's a connection then. So wait, so Doom 2, Doom 64.
Lana broke it.
Doom 2, Doom 64.
Oh, I broke the thing. Am I?
Your
Eternal or no, Dark Ages and then Doom 2016 and Eternal.
2016 and
Those
then Eternal is the last one.
Your identity is hidden right now. You could do what we did last time, leaving join again.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Hey, she's back.
What else did I play? That's about it. I didn't play too many games because I
played Street Fighter.
Oh, I did play Street Fighter.
Mortal Kombat.
I didn't play Mortal Kombat. I played Street Fighter.
No, it was just Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. That was this past week. That was Monday? No, it's Tuesday. One of those. But yeah, other than
we were
that,
this close to get Gary on Fortnite.
Yeah, close, but not close enough. But then I got sick.
Well, Gary does owe Tori a game of Fortnite.
I do.
As well as
Overwatch.
But I told you about the Overwatch. It was the Street Fighter stuff.
Yeah.
Which is what?
And
Tuesday?
that's coming in a few weeks, right?
No, a few days.
Within this week?
A few days. It's like even the 20th.
The 20th, yeah.
Oh shit. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Better get on that.
But yeah, I ended up getting sick because you know how little grimy kids are. They come home sick and get everyone else sick. So I got sick. So I'm getting over it. So I didn't play too much in the past couple days or past few days. But yeah, that's about it. How about you, Mr. Poopy Head?
Well, obviously we weren't here last weekend, and then I missed the week before that. Due to the people that can see me on YouTube and stuff, I moved. I don't live in a godforsaken place anymore. So I moved, and I'm here closer to work now. So I've been dealing with that. That was stressing me out.
Moving sucks.
Moving sucks. I wasn't really in the mood to stream. Wasn't really in the mood to edit and stuff like that. And so I took care of it. And now that I'm here, I've been streaming again. I've been editing again. So it's good to be back. So I have been working a lot more. My sales team got replaced. So I'm training 2 idiots to do their job right in sales, even though I'm not really in sales. So I'm dealing with, I'm working like 15 hours a day. So it sucks. But in doing that, I still managed to squeeze in some time. The game that still has me by the balls, and I'm basically almost done with it, is Clair Obscur Expedition 33, which
I didn't play any of that this week.
To me, that's game of the year. It's I don't care what releases this year. It's game of the year for me.
Yeah.
It's a good game. It's a hell of a good game.
I love it. I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome. Lana, I think you would probably like it. I don't know, maybe.
Well, the first question: Do you like?
You want me to write it down?
It's an RPG.
Do you like turn
role playing?
hey!
That's funny.
No!
That's so great.
I've been writing down your recommendations.
Every finger is a recommendation. Oh Oh,
I'm gonna put that as my top 5 list here. Just give me the
that was fucking funny.
that was great.
That shit took me by surprise. I did not expect that.
That was wow.
Hell, Lana got
I-
jokes.
I have
No.
a teacher friend that I used to work with, and we'd tell the kids, "Hey, can you give this note to this teacher since you have him next?" And I would just draw shit like this.
That's great. It took you by surprise, but that's great. Okay, well, fuck you too then. Yeah, Expedition 33, great game, love it. I mean, besides Overwatch and stuff like that, and Outlast Trials and Repos, I have also played Doom: The Dark Ages, and I kind of don't like it. I kind of don't like it.
You don't like it?
Why?
I don't like it. I don't like how it plays.
It's different.
And I was very critical about Doom Eternal. I think Doom Eternal is way better than Dark Ages. And this is me coming from somebody who did not like Eternal. I'm a fan of the original 2016 one.
What about Eternal you
liked
didn't
it.
like?
Eternal, it's just, I don't like the gameplay loop of what you have to do. Like, I like parrying and stuff like that, and that's great and that's fine, but like, the game went from, they slowed it down compared to Eternal, where you have to do a line of coke when you fight every single fucking enemy, because it just, go ahead.
Doom Dark Ages, you have the ability to make that shit fast as fuck.
Make it faster, right? But I'm not complaining about the speed. I just don't like the gameplay loop. I just don't like it. Like it's turned into a little bit of a bullet hell kind of game, and you have to basically look for the green orbs. Anything that's green, you can repel back.
It's a it's a reflex.
Which is it's fine. The game is beautiful, plays well, guns are great, story is I don't know where they went with the fucking story. I'm halfway done with it, and I'm just like, where are they going with this? He's a badass, like, but I just honestly I don't like it. I'm gonna finish it and probably play once and never touch it again. I would honestly, Shake should definitely play Eternal for sure, because I think Eternal definitely is the superior game.
Eternal's a superior out of the three?
Out of the three, to me, it's 2016.
Oh.
So it's 2016 Eternal and then fucking Dark Ages. For me, my opinion. You know, some people love Dark Ages, and that's fine. Like, you're entitled to your opinion, and that's fine. I don't really care for it. So,
one thing I'll say so
but
far,
I'm gonna finish it.
based on how far I got, I'm not too crazy about the weapons.
I'm not either. I hate them.
I'm not too crazy about the weapons.
I hate them.
I prefer normal. What was it, the shotgun, super shotgun attachments to that machine gun, the Gauss, the Gauss cannon, that type of stuff. But yeah, same. I don't like what they did to this shit. Like, yes, like, it's called the Dark Ages, and I get it and stuff like that, but whatever. But it's a beautiful game, plays well, looks nice, sounds well. Music is ass. the sound was so. I played it during my lunch, right, and then I had my headphones on. And then I was playing through and I heard scream, and I was like, "What the fuck?" It was in the game, but it was like a scream in the background. It sounded close to me, like, well, I mean, it was close to me in my ear, but it sounded like it was someone that, like, outside the door or something, or my daughter screaming or something. That shit got me. I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, like I said, a great game, but I'll finish it and probably like never go back to it again. I did stream. I streamed a couple of times. I played the fuck did I play Tuesday? I don't remember what I played Tuesday. And then Thursday I did a collab with our old friend Chaotic. We played Lords of the Fallen. That was pretty fun. And today I played some Tuesday was Doom. Thank you. I played Doom Dark Ages, and I just kind of was just vibing, trying to get back into the groove of things and stuff like that. I am editing some people's videos right now for shorts and stuff like that. I start getting back into my own. And that's all I really got, man. I've just been playing some Overwatch and trying to survive. So that's it.
Yeah, that sounds like everyone had a really good couple weeks.
What are you laughing at? And the Angels won. Fuck the Dodgers.
No, I love it.
Yeah, the Angels won. But yeah, it sounds like everyone had a really good week. Really good week. And
The people that matter had a good week.
yeah, everyone matters, but yeah,
That's why I'm wearing red to represent the angels.
exactly.
Ugly ass color.
We all are actually wearing red. Like my
Yeah.
shirt's a little red.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I could have wore orange to represent the Astros, but fuck the Astros. So.
And Gary's a little red right now with anger, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it sounds like everyone had a really good week. Really good
Yes,
week.
sir.
One thing I would like to throw out there is this top 5 that's coming up, which is time for top 5 that
top 5.
Duke came up with, and this one's really good. I like it.
This one I completely pulled out of my ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. We were talking about this when I was driving during work with my helper, because him and I would kind of bounce ideas off of each other.
Yeah.
So
Are you guys close to each other, or
huh?
do you think you and your partner are like pretty close to one another to talk about? Never mind. That's fine. Yeah. What's the top 5? Sorry, I was going off topic, but for the sake of time, I'm trying to
the
keep
top
it
5 that I decided to come up with today is the top 5 moments that kind of caught us off guard, and top 5 twists, like the twists that happen in media, whether it be video games, movies, shows, whatever, books or whatever, with the only, I guess, thing that we can do is if the media, if it's 5 years old or older, right? That's what I was saying. We can spoil it.
5 years old. Oh yeah, what chick?
So yeah, it's unexpected twists you encountered in either game or movies with a disclaimer. It's 5 years. We could totally, if it's younger than 5 years, if it has been out, if it's been out in the last 5 years, it's not allowed. We can't talk about anything.
2020 and under, we can spoil the shit out of. So let that be warned. And then we're gonna start out with our guest today.
Oh, we're starting off with Lana. Okay,
Yeah.
Lana, hit us with your top 5.
We had homework.
If you don't have
We had homework.
then,
Yeah,
Yikes.
that's what
if
you
you don't
think.
have 5, that's fine. But just hit us with some shit. You're gonna hit us with some basic. I already know which.
Okay. The first one that I think is the most basic is The Sixth Sense.
I see. I knew it. I told you.
Okay. So if you haven't fucking seen it, sorry. Been like
A million
fucking
years.
forever.
We were
but
kids
Bruce
when
Willis,
that fucking movie came out.
Mhm. Bruce Willis is in fact a ghost. That tripped me the fuck up because I watched it at I was a kid, and then
Mhm.
there's like I watched it on the at the end of the VHS. There's like a they like show you, hey, you didn't notice, but in these moments, and that was trippy. The second one that I have is Life of Pi. You guys ever remember seeing that?
That's the tiger trapped in the
Yes.
boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
The
seen it.
end. So in the end, it's basically like they weren't real animals. It was just like people cannibalizing each other to survive
Oh
because
shit.
their ship had sunk, and then someone ate his mom, I think, and he had to kill the guy, and it was just like it's chaos. So Life of Pi. The Good Place, season 1.
Oh,
guys
The Good
watch The Good
Place.
Place?
I've heard it. I haven't watched it, but I've heard good things about The Good Place.
Oh, see, now I don't want to fucking tell you.
No.
guys.
It's right. It's
Okay.
older than 5
I know,
years.
but
so.
oh my god, I hate you guys so much for making me do this to you. Okay, so
Hey,
at the end of the season, because they all think that they're in the good place, but they just kind of don't belong, and they realize that they're not. They're awful fucking people, and they're in the bad place, and they're being tortured.
they're in
Or, like,
purgatory, right?
Yeah, well, yeah,
So
and it just I think they're not. There's no purgatory. There's just there's the good place, the medium place, and one person exists in the medium place, and then the bad place. And part of the good place is that Eleanor wakes up and she they think she's someone else, and she feels like she doesn't belong, and so she's trying to kind of stay incognito so that she doesn't get sent to the bad place, because who wants to go to hell, but they all realize that they're in the bad place the whole time. If you guys had fucking seen it, you would really connect with me right now, but since you all suck,
Spoilers.
Unfortunate.
No, we already watched.
Yeah,
We
I've
watched
seen
it through
bits and
you.
pieces, yeah.
That,
You just
We're
told us.
living
know.
through you.
but I actually
Yeah.
watch it.
It's got a lot of good actors in it as
Yeah, yeah.
well. That dude, I forgot his name.
Ted Danson.
No, Ted Danson is really good. No, the one he is like really nice. He's the
Chidi? Let me see.
Is that his name? I don't know, but he was in the Star Wars Acolyte show, and he fucking popped off in that show as well. But same thing with like the main chick, Eleanor. I forgot her name as well.
Kristen
But
Bell.
Kristen Bell, yeah. She was in Assassin's Creed. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, the Good Place.
So-
Mm.
That's 3, right? I'm looking at my
Mhm.
list.
That's 3. What'd you say? It was Signs.
The Good Place,
Good
Sixth
Place,
Sense, Life of Pi.
Oh no, sorry, Life of Pi. I don't know why I said Signs. Yeah, 3. What's your
Full
next
Metal
two?
Alchemist.
Which one?
The Brotherhood. Well, both, I guess, because
Both? Okay.
that one scene where Nina's like, Edward, play with me, like I think was
Mhm.
a really big
Mhm.
twist because you
Oh,
know.
And for those that haven't seen it, what happens in this?
I've
particular
only seen the original. I've never seen Brotherhood.
Is
So
this
well,
the
it's
anime,
the same.
right?
So like, yeah. So Shao Tucker is this alchemist, and he basically turns his daughter and their dog to a chimera. And so like,
Oh, I know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah. There's
I
like
know
that
what you're
clip of
talking
the little
about.
girl who's like, Edward,
Yeah.
play, and then you can't like, she's just dead. You know, he
Yeah.
like completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. I have this is the last one.
Mhm.
You guys watch My Name is Earl? Have you ever seen My
Yes,
Name is Earl?
yes.
I know what it
love
is.
My
I
Name
know
is
what it
Earl.
is, but
too,
I've never
but
seen it.
I've never watched it.
It's the
either.
reason why I have a flannel for every day of the week.
So, in My Name is Earl, he's basically raising like kids that aren't his, and then he like
Earl Jr. and I forgot the
yeah.
other name. But yeah, sorry, go on.
So they aren't like the whole time they're like they don't think one of the kids is black, so it's obviously not his kid,
Mhm.
and he thinks the white kid is his kid. And at the end of the show, they like take a DNA test, and it turns out that the kid is his kid, and that's it. Like, there's no more of that show. Like, they're just fucking.
Yeah, it just ended. It just
Yeah.
ends.
What the fuck,
and it sucks.
really?
Yeah, and so I
But
think I'm just more upset that it ended, and I just.
I-
Yeah.
I think it also had to do with the writer's strike at the time as well. But yeah, My Name is Earl. It's a good show. Towards the later seasons, it kind of just becomes a mess of its own self. It's still fun, but it's definitely not like how all shows usually tend to be. It's not as good as when it first started. But yeah, that twist was a good twist. It was his kid all along.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I think part of it too was his ex-wife was now married to the crab man who was said to be the black kid's father. Yeah.
Mhm.
But he wasn't the black kid's father. It was apparently another dude that she like slept with.
Yeah.
And so now there's like a whole other like, who the fuck is that guy element to it.
Yeah, Joy was she was quite a character.
Yeah.
For sure.
And those are my top 5 that I came up with on
Those
the
are
spot.
pretty good.
Solid list.
I
think
go ahead, Dookie.
I'll go next on mine. I'm gonna get mine out of the way because I think to me this is still a very impactful one because I was not expecting it at all. And it was Saw, the first Saw.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
That's on my
The
list.
very first
You
Saw.
took it.
Sorry. The very first Saw. The entire time you're trying to figure out who the fuck is the killer. And you don't realize it's revealed at the very end that the killer the entire time is sitting in the room with the 2 idiots that are surviving in there. In the very beginning of the movie, you have the two guys playing the game, and in the middle of the room is
Dead body.
quote unquote dead body that's part of the game. The mastermind behind the whole fucking game is the guy that's sitting there in the dead.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom. My jaw fucking dropped when I saw that in the movie theater. I was like, whoa, good. It was really good. Next one, I'm gonna say that I kind of wasn't expecting, and I want to say I just missed the mark for the 5-year because it got released in 2020. It's the Doom Eternal DLC.
Which one?
The gods.
There's more than one.
Well, there's part
There's
1
two.
and part 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's part 1. That the Dark Lord the entire time is just the Doom guy in hell. So like they reveal him that it's just you in hell. And you're like, oh shit, that was pretty.
Is it like a time? Is it like a time thing? Like, do they deal with like it's like a time loop where he eventually is going to become this Dark Lord?
No, it's because like the entire lore between about Doom is just like everybody in hell is scared of the Doom guy.
Mhm.
And so I think Doom or the Dark Lord, I guess, is supposed to be the devil. Was just like, well, if everybody's scared of him, why don't I just look like him? And so like when they seal the devil or whatever, then because the Doom guy unseals him because I guess he just wants to fight. He reveals himself as they're like, the most powerful warrior in hell is just you, in their world. So that was a pretty good tool. If you guys want to see it, it's on YouTube. It's pretty cool. This one's from Breaking Bad. I wasn't expecting Hank to get killed. The cop.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting him to get killed.
I just started watching Breaking Bad.
No.
But I shit you not, first season, I was like, that man is dying. Like straight up. That was my first react. I was like, that man is gonna die. So like it's odd to me that came as a surprise to you.
Yeah.
That was a good fucking episode.
That was a good episode. I wasn't expecting it all. You'll have to that first. But yeah, I wasn't expecting him to get blasted the way he did. The ending of Metal Gear Solid 5, I wasn't expecting either. Metal Gear is already known for having a very confusing ass story, but the ending of Metal Gear Solid 5, oddly enough, it's called the Phantom Pain. Kind of makes sense why it's called the Phantom Pain is because you've been playing as a clone of the main character the entire time, and they have done a really good job of hiding that from you. And so like you reach a specific a specific moment in the game when they're like, you're not playing as Snake, which is the main character of the game. You're playing as his clone.
The Snog.
Yeah, the Snog. And then it makes sense, and they kind of emphasize like in the original like NES Metal Gear Solid, you play as, or the guy that you fight and the guy that you kill at the end of those games is the guy that you play in Metal Gear Solid 5. So that was a pretty good, interesting one. And then the one that I'm pretty sure this one's on Gary's list, but I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna use another one. The main bad guy of one of the Bioshock Infinite, is the main character you play as.
Booker DeWitt.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Booker DeWitt.
Booker.
So those are my five. I do have some honorable mentions. I'm not gonna spoil them.
Say them after we say ours.
Sure. Okay, go for it.
Oh, Gary, go. Wow, what's your top 5, Gary?
Mine? Okay.
Hmm?
So the first one I have on my list is Friday the 13th Part 5. So Friday the 13th Part 5 is a plot twist because it's actually not Jason Voorhees that's the killer. It's the paramedic that's the killer because they was bullying his son and killed his son. So he was getting revenge. And since Jason Voorhees was...
I didn't even know that. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
Which one?
The fifth one. Friday the 13th, the fifth
Damn,
one.
there's 5 of them. Shit.
I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna write this one down.
There's more than
I'm gonna
5.
draw a middle finger too.
Yeah, so his son gets bullied and his dad's the paramedic. And he saw all that stuff, or because they killed him, killed his son. And then of course everyone's afraid of Jason Voorhees throughout the whole series, right? So it's still Friday the 13th when he's wearing the hockey mask, but there's a blue lines on it.
So is it? So Jason is in it, or
No, he's not in
pretending
it.
to be Jason?
He's pretending to be
He's
Jason.
pretending to be. Okay.
Yeah, he's pretending to be
The
Jason.
copycat killer.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one, this is probably on either it's for sure on Duke's honorable mention or was on his number 5. The first Bioshock.
Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't say it.
Would
Oh
you,
yeah, yeah.
Would you kindly?
Would you kindly?
Would
Yeah.
you kindly?
One of the things I do in my emails is I put, would you kindly do this, and they'll fucking do it, and it's great.
Oh, look at this.
I
This.
love
This.
it. I love telling people like, would you kindly send this over, and they'll do it. And they're like, yeah.
Oh, see.
But sorry, go on.
Whoa.
That to me is one of the greatest twists of video game history.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
would you
Lana
kindly-
flushed the game. She wanted to get to experience it.
No, because she said she broke the game.
I
She-
broke it.
Oh, yeah, she
I
broke it.
Oh,
it.
she
Fuck
did.
off.
See,
that's what she
Right.
said. But you know, there's a
Yeah.
thing. You could restart the game.
You know,
She moved on from it. It's done and over
You
with.
gotta restart it. It's such a good game.
I will
It's a
once I
great game.
forget.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
This one was a little bit shocker, and kinda. Resident Evil 5. Once you encounter the fight with Wesker, and it turned out to be Jill that you was fighting up next.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Nah,
one.
that trailer, I knew that was Jill.
It was. That's why I said kinda, but it was still a little.
I
shocking.
didn't know it was Jill. I didn't even know who Jill was at that time when I played it.
The next one I had was Saw 1. Saw 1. This one is Happy Death Day to You, or Happy Death Day, the first one.
Oh yeah. The roommate.
Yeah, how at the end it turned
Yeah.
out to be the roommate that was the killer. And this other one I have is Barry turning on you due to Wesker threatening to kill his family.
The first
This
game.
is from Resident Evil 1.
The first Resident Evil
if you're
game.
wondering.
Yeah, first Resident Evil 1. Well, this also depends on how you play the game, but there's a path where Barry will turn on you to save his family because of Wesker. Another one was kind of like, oh shit, was Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift at the end when Vin Diesel popped up.
Yeah, I thought I
wanted them to race, bro. Not fucking. You ready?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Credits start
it
like.
leaves you wanting more, baby.
yeah, exactly.
They still don't fucking race.
Yeah, that's true.
I
They
thought-
never raced, but yeah.
Oh, I'll save it then.
But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh shit! I thought it was gonna be like a sequel to Tokyo Drift,
That's what I wanted.
but no. Instead, we got what after that was Fast and the Furious.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those are mine. Those are mine.
Okay.
What about you,
Solid one.
Those are good.
Mr. Shake?
Mine. There's. Let's see. My first one is Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father.
Mhm.
That was the big one.
That's a good one.
Because growing up, I watched the original 3 all the time. My aunt bought me the collector.
The
It was
VHS.
a collector's edition, but the VHS is the special edition, right? The one they added in all the CGI stuff, where they
Mhm.
made a bunch of changes, made Jabba look different. But yeah. Growing up, dude, Darth Vader being Luke's dad, that was crazy. What's up?
Since the VHS topic came up, Lana, did you ever have a fast rewinder, like a VHS?
No, just fucking rewind it.
Yeah,
What?
just rewind it.
What do you mean?
No, because we always talk about when it comes to VHSs, you had a little either a race car or something. You
I
rewind the
didn't have one
tape.
of those either.
No, you just
I didn't have
rewind
one of
it.
those either. Yeah, you just rewind
So
it.
you-
I'm
You've
not
experienced-
Blockbuster. I'm not gonna have a fucking separate rewinding
Yeah.
machine just to fucking.
We didn't have one either, but my
Oh,
cousin.
okay,
had
I was
one.
gonna say.
No,
damn.
we didn't have one.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing people. There's people that had like fast
That's
like rewinders.
crazy.
Yeah.
How like you can't wait 2 minutes for your fucking. That's insane.
They're running late. They're on their Blockbuster return window. Gotta get that shit rewind real quick.
Blockbuster closes at 8, so you gotta.
750. Get
Gotta
that shit
go.
rewinded.
Right?
You're gonna get charged double. You get a late fee and rewind fee. Okay, I'm sorry. Shake. Please don't beat me up.
Luke and Leia being siblings, that was pretty crazy. That was.
So when they initially
mind-blowing.
shared a kiss, you were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. It affected me because I watched it when I was young. Big Smoke betraying Grove Street.
Oh,
That was wild. In Grand Theft
yes.
Auto San Andreas.
Yeah, San
Oh, I
Andreas.
was like, "What?"
Yeah, Big Smoke is one of
He's one of
Like
your
the-
homies, right? And
Yeah.
he's one of
like,
your
turning
homies.
on you?
One of the OGs of Grove Street.
He's
He
the one.
betrayed it.
He's the one that orders all that, like the meme of ordering all the
Yeah,
food
all
from.
the food.
What was the restaurant called?
Cluck and Bell.
Yeah.
Another video game one, Julius from Saints Row. He betrays the player. So in Saints Row 1, the last mission you do, you have to go to a yacht to kill the mayor, and then the yacht blows up from a RPG explosion. The person that shot that RPG was Julius. Julius is the leader of the Grove Street Saints, which is the gang that you get that you're a part of in Saints Row. But yeah, so Julius, he is the main, he's the leader, and he goes and he fucking he kills the player, but he comes back in Saints Row 2. And you get your revenge in Saints Row 2, which is really cool.
When I hear Julius, I keep thinking everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, I know.
That show.
A Way Out is another fun twist where you have to kill each other.
Dude, A Way Out was so good.
Yeah, that was a good.
And then an honorable mention would be, I think it's Army of Two, where at the end, the two people that you play as, there's Rios and there's Salem. Yeah, and I forgot. I think Rios is the younger one, right? He betrays Salem, or Salem betrays Rios. Whoever, one of the two. But anyways, you're tasked to kill each other, and that was pretty fucked up.
At the end of Army of Two,
I think it's the Devil Cartel, right?
No, because they're not in Devil Cartel. That's somebody different.
No, I thought they would. No,
Are they in Devil Cartel?
I thought so.
Or is it Army of 2 Devil's Cartel?
Yeah.
I don't know. Fact check it, please. Somebody fact check it.
I'm doing it right now.
But yeah, those are my 5 plus an honorable mention. Mine weren't that crazy. I do see that Arena in the chat put the ones that come to her mind. Fight Club, that's a good one. BioShock 1, and then Mission Impossible 1. I still haven't seen Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible was a good one.
Any of them.
Salem and Rios are in Devil Cartel.
Hold on.
Oh, then is that the third one?
Yeah, so that's the last one. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
What's up, Lana?
I was gonna say I have an honorable mention, but I don't know if it counts because I was the problem. And I'm gonna say
Plot twist.
You are the plot twist.
Yeah, you're the plot twist.
it's Lady Butterfly.
Oh, your
I don't know if you
favorite.
guys know- yeah. I think it was very obvious that there's like 2 phases, just because the game name. But anytime they get back up, I'm shocked, I guess. So I don't know if that like counts, but it counts for me, but like not normal people.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, there's a specific boss in a game called Sekiro where Lana she spent weeks trying to beat this poor boss, and it was very enjoyable, but we all, especially like guys like me and Shake that have beaten the game,
I haven't even played the game and I feel sorry.
The first time we experienced this boss was a pain in the ass to beat. But watching Lana struggle with it,
It was painful.
and just seeing her rise in triumph that she beat it, not realizing that there was a second fucking phase. She had no health, no nothing, and instantly died, and you could just see the absolute defeat in her face.
It was like
this.
That was a celebration. Woo, she was super
I was
excited.
so happy.
Super excited.
Yes.
There's a clip of it on her stream or in her channel. And then as soon as she found out, she's like, wait, what the fuck? No. And then that was GG.
Yeah.
It went from this, the all-time high of happiness, straight down to the pits of fucking raging and just I know she wanted to punch her monitor. Flip her keyboard.
She probably wanted to punch me because I was
Throw
one
the controllers.
You did clip it. I have it on YouTube. I'll put it in chat.
I was
Is that
gonna
cool?
I was gonna try to find it. Yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So my honorable mentions, I was gonna say one, but I think Lana, I don't know game or not.
You cut out.
Did I? Oh. I guess I can spoil it because it's an older game that got remade. So the ending of Book of Eli was one that kind of,
the Denzel Washington one.
yeah. The ending of the Book of Eli, that one was like, oh, that's pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen a movie called Seven, definitely watch it.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie too.
Seven is a good one. The Usual Suspects is another good one that caught me off guard as well. And Silent Hill 2.
I don't remember Silent Hill 2. The game or the movie?
The game.
Oh.
The ending of Silent Hill 2
Yeah.
was what people don't realize is that the game, if for people that have never played the game, they will never realize this, but those that have played the game, they kind of spoil it in the very beginning of the game.
Well, it depends on the
And that's
ending you get, right?
No, not really. It's the way the game is that at the very beginning of the game of Silent Hill 2, when he's washing his face, is doing whatever, it's because he just committed the act, right? And a lot of people don't realize that Mary's body, his wife, is in the back of the car already.
In the trunk, right?
It's not. It's in the back seat. Yeah. And so he kind of falls into like this weird trap in like Silent Hill where he just goes back and tries to kind of erase his past and just erase and stuff like that. And it's a wild game. I definitely hope people can check it out. But yeah, that's the clip Lana was talking about. Well, funny as fuck, dude.
I was going to mention another game, but I just don't remember how it played out because it's been years since I played it. Was Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain has a plot twist in that game too.
Yes, it does.
I just don't remember what the
origami killer.
Yeah, yeah, all revolved around the origami killer. Heavy Rain.
Is that the one with Willem Dafoe?
Or now you're talking.
No, you're talking about
Beyond Two Souls. Heavy Rain.
Beyond
Which
Two
was
Souls,
Heavy
yes.
Rain?
Same developers. Came out before Beyond Two Souls. It's
okay. This was on Xbox and PS2?
PS3.
Yes.
Only PS3.
PS3.
PS3?
But I mean, well, PS3 originally, then it released on PS4.
Steam.
PS4 and Steam.
Oh,
think
okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of a completely different game, but it's in the same style. But
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pretty good. It's a good twist. Like people that are paying attention to the actual game will catch on. But it's still it's a pretty well done twist for sure.
That game is real good too. It's especially in the beginning. I was like, damn, his son dies. Like, that's rough.
I have a honorable mention as well, and it's from Leisure Suit Larry, Magna Cum Laude. The first girl that you hook up with, she won't hook up with Larry because he's not circumcised because he's a Gentile.
He's an anteater.
Yeah, because he's not Jewish. The second girl you hook up with, well, I mean, it depends on the order. This was always been the order that I gone through, which is the I think it's the shoot, I can't remember now, but there's one where he's, instead of him doing the deed, it's a bear, it's a teddy bear, and like it's a whole thing. You guys, it's a crazy game, not meant for kids. I was too young playing that, but it's real fun. The mini games are fun. But yeah, I always thought that was really funny. Was like, because the entire, pretty much the entire game, there's this guy Larry. He's in college and he's trying to hook up with all these chicks, and every time he gets to that point where he's gonna hook up with them, something just goes wrong and it never goes his way. I don't think he hooks up with anybody in the game. But yeah, it's always just like, yeah, it's always like, oh yeah, this guy's it's just so funny. But the cowgirl one is really funny because she's like, but you're a Gentile, I can't, my parents will be furious if they find out. And it's just because of that reason. It's just he's not circumcised.
Anteater.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the top 5 of the podcast.
That was a good top 5.
A very good top 5. Yeah. May I suggest something? Gary, just cut this out for the sake of time, because I know there was a bit of a time frame. I think we should do the Lana lore now.
Well, I don't think we're gonna discuss that much with the other. We
yeah.
talked about it before.
Okay.
Hold on, yeah. Let's regroup. Cut that part out. I'm just kidding. You don't have to cut that part out. But that was good top 5s. Good shit, guys. That was good. Yeah, let's move on to these topics. Gary, I know Gary put in 2 topics because I know we're gonna get kind of into the nitty gritty with the Lana lore. Gary, tell us about these topics you got. It's kind of the same thing.
Well,
it correlates to the same thing.
Yeah,
same company.
But the first one is the GTA. Oh, because we didn't discuss it when it released because we didn't have a podcast last week. But the GTA, I put 5. But I meant GTA 6 trailer, second trailer, and then that's when they announced the release date of May 26, 2026. But have you guys all seen the trailer?
Yes.
Yes.
I did my
Multiple
homework.
times.
You did your homework. What
Hell
you
yeah.
guys think? I thought, honestly, I watched it multiple times. I thought it looked fantastic.
I like Shake's post. Shake's like, those 1 billion views are because of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has like several monitors that play it
Huh?
too. He needs to watch them all at the same time.
A
you know?
different
Right.
sequence. It plays on here first, and here, then
Mhm.
here, then here, then
There's
back
different
here.
speeds. One's at
So he never has to-
25%, one's at minus 25%, one's at just normal speed.
Yeah.
And
They're going right
like, all the
now.
little
He has a
details, yeah.
basement.
He has instead of mining bitcoins, he's giving Rockstar views.
Oh, yeah. Put more money into it.
Oh man, but I thought it looked, compared to the first trailer, you could see the
Night and day, dude.
it's very, the details in the game, you could see how much it has improved. And in the trailer it mentioned that it was recorded off of PS5 now, but it
Base
didn't
PS5.
it didn't specify if it was the base or pro,
You're right.
but it said it was like all recorded on PS5. So I was like, all right. One thing for me that really fucking got me at the end, there was no Steam, there was no Rockstar launcher, there was no
Not even
PC,
Epic. Yeah.
no nothing. I was like, here we go fucking again. Why the fuck they do this, you greedy bastards? I don't want to get it on PS5.
And then a year later, releases on PC.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna take 25 minutes just to boot into the main menu.
I hope not. Oh my god, like right now with GTA 5. But it looks good. I think I'm really excited for it, and it's gonna, like I say it every time we talk about this topic, is it's gonna break fucking records all over the place. It's just gonna break sales records. It's gonna break the cost to make the game record. It's gonna break how many sold in one day record. It's gonna break a fucking shit ton of things.
The servers, dude, just trying to get into the fucking game is gonna be a disaster.
That's online though.
Mhm.
That's for the people that play online. For me, it's like, I'm going straight to the story, single player. Straight to single player mode. Play the story. I want to see what's going on. The Bonnie and Clyde.
This topic kind of ties into the second one you got as well, because it has the fact that one game has the power to put the entire industry on blast and on notice. That everyone is just like, I do not want to contend against this game.
So what Duke's talking about right now. So the headline for the topic is GTA6 delay has reportedly led to chaos at other studios and publishers. And then it says a new report indicates that recent delays of Grand Theft Auto 6, now scheduled to launch May of 2026, has had big impact across the gaming industries as studios and publishers try to plan their next moves, fearing or hoping that Rockstar Games might push the release date back again for what it is, almost guaranteed to be one of the most successful video game in history. There's no fear on that. That's gonna be guaranteed, and that's how much power fucking Rockstar has, is to make other gaming companies afraid to release a game around the time they're releasing their game.
The one thing I have to give props to Rockstar though is just the quality of their games is just on a different level.
That
you know,
is true.
I'm not big on like GTA and stuff like that. And even Gary was just like, you say that now. He's like, when everybody's playing the game, you're gonna get it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna say right now, I think that game is gonna release bucks.
You cut out. You released at what?
I think he said $100.
I think it says. I think it's $100.
$100, yeah.
Oh,
Discord fucking hates me.
That's gonna be the unfortunate thing about this. It's gonna fucking suck because $100 is a lot of money for a fucking base game.
That's not even premium edition. There's nothing. $100.
Straight base game. That's a lot.
Would you spend $100 in a game, Lana?
I'm very cheap, so no.
She's like, I don't even spend 10 on a game.
No. Fucking anytime you guys recommend a game, I'm like, is it in my family library? Oh, That's unfortunate.
That's a,
Yikes.
yeah.
Well,
Not
Let
gonna
me
play
put some
it.
money aside every month.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That's funny.
yeah, $100. That's gonna be. I mean, I always said this before many times too. When this topic comes up, Rockstar is the only company that can get away with it.
They
People
can
are-
pull out their dick and be like, yeah, $100 bucks, make it
People
120.
are gonna. Oh fuck that! Don't do that. You see what's going on right now with the fucking gaming industry. The Nintendo raises their prices $80 for fucking Mario Kart. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. And
I mean, Xbox is doing it.
Xbox, they're gonna
Sony
be-
says that they're next. So
that shit's crazy. But yeah, nah, $100. That I think, yeah, Rockstar Grand Theft Auto series in general is the only one that could do it, and they'll be able to.
and people will pay it.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
They will without hesitation. They'll pay it.
they will do it.
Guaranteed I won't. So there we go.
They-
I got you
yeah, I'm
guys.
playing GTA 3, motherfucker.
San Antonio,
Right?
a lot of the PlayStation 1.
Right?
She was like, "Oh, you guys are playing Grand Theft Auto. I got Grand Theft Auto 5. You guys want to play?
Right?
I'm ready."
She's the only one running around the server by herself, blowing shit up.
She's like, "Yeah, I loaded in real quick. I don't know what you guys are talking about."
She's like the clan leader of everything there.
But back to the topic of Rockstar having this power, I think it's crazy. I think out of any, I think this is the only company that will ever do it. I don't think there's any other company that will have this type of power or this type of fear among the video game industry. Yeah,
It happened with From Software and Final Fantasy 14, because Final Fantasy 14 was going to release their newest expansion, Dawn Trail, on the same day that Elden Ring DLC released, and they were like, you know what? Let me not. And he knocked it back a week. He's like, I'm going to release this a week so that people can play our game. No, a week after Elden Ring. He's like, I'm gonna let you guys play Elden Ring for a week, and then you guys are gonna play 14. I don't think From Software now definitely doesn't hold the candle to fucking Rockstar, because Rockstar can shut an entire industry down. I think From Soft can like maybe hold off a couple of games, but not an entire industry.
The only thing is, well, that's very different demographic of gamers. Not everyone likes those Souls games. Those type
Like you,
of.
Gary.
I'm a professional. I beat games all the time. So all the time. Oh my
You're like, couldn't be me.
I could've-
I'm scared.
So I look over to the left of me, and this is what I see.
The fuck?
She's wearing Angel's red. I like that.
Hey.
My thoughts exactly, dude.
I was from a happy time, and you just ruined it.
Go Angels.
Mhm. But yeah, it's a different demographic for the Souls games. So I think Grand Theft Auto for sure has a bigger fan base than FromSoft games.
100%. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
This is definitely
It
a
is
topic
crazy.
we've touched on and talked about before.
We
in the
have,
past.
and there's nothing more that we can really say
Yeah,
in
yeah.
regards to it. It's just Rockstar. There's a reason why Rockstar takes multiple years, like in between games, to release it. It's because they give a fuck about their quality. They're just not gonna release anything. Like you guys saw the trailer, the first announcement that shut down the internet versus the second one that released, night and day difference. Completely, it looks like a completely different fucking game.
And the second one actually came out. It felt like it came out of nowhere too. That shit just
You did.
plopped up. I was like, what the fuck?
really nice.
I thought it was
really
fake.
nice.
I thought it was
Here-
fake.
here's my question to you guys. Do you guys believe that May 20 is the final date, or they're gonna push it?
I think it's gonna get pushed.
I think it's gonna get pushed again.
I don't know. I either way, day one buy for me.
Day one, huh? You got
Hey.
Shakers gonna take the week off.
What if it's
Yeah, I'll
PlayStation
take
only
I'm gonna
though?
definitely take a couple days.
Your PS5 is
I
gonna
have
get used.
PlayStation 5. Yeah, I'll finally have a reason to use
You
it.
have to dust that bitch off.
Shakers should be like,
Yeah.
Or
Or I'll
the
just
shit.
sell it, pull out a loan, and get the Xbox One Series X. Play it on a better console, but yeah, I mean, dude, it's I'm pretty biased because I love Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto, at least 3 and up. I'd never played the first 2 and whatever other one that came out on PS1.
London.
But I really, really love Grand Theft Auto. It's definitely, I mean, especially more so now after when San Andreas came out and they had added a bunch of things that, you know, the thing with Rockstar is they're always improving their games. There are things where it's like, oh man, I wish they added it in this one, but you know, for bottom line is they always come out with like their really quality games. I mean,
there's always something to do in those games.
Yeah, there's always something to do. You get your money's worth.
It seems like with GTA6, you're gonna get a lot more things.
Yeah, you definitely get your money's worth. As far as like the length of the game, having things to do, and that's not even talking about online stuff. It's just the
offline shit.
Yeah, the story stuff.
I'm still waiting for fucking Rockstar to already give Remedy the fucking time to release Max Payne remake.
Oh yeah,
I've heard that they're supposed to be doing either a remaster of Max Payne 3.
I saw rumors of that too, but the remake for Max Payne 1 and 2 has been already announced, like I think like 2020 or 2021. They're just waiting for for Remedy to finish it.
What do you guys think about the supposedly GTA 4 remaster supposed to shadow drop here soon?
I think
that'd be really cool.
Or?
I like 4.
I like 4 too. I like 4 too. I played 4 not too long ago, and then it still holds up. I mean, I guess it'll hold up even better, or it'll be much more
quality of life stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 was good. I hope if they do, then hell yeah, that's awesome. But if not, it's okay. They do a better job of the 3 or the definitive edition of 3, Vice City and San Andreas. Even though now it got patches and stuff, and it plays a lot better and all that stuff. But because I think originally they ported it to the mobile version, or they did a mobile version port, and then the definitive edition was just a port of the mobile version.
It was the same,
slightly looking better.
It was the same developers that did the mobile version. They tasked them to do the definitive edition.
Yeah,
and they fucked it up.
They fucked it up, but it's better now. And with
because you have it, right? You bought it, right?
Yeah, I bought it. And if they do 4, that'd be really cool. And
the only thing
I hope they
the saving grace for a 4 remaster reboot, or no, like a remaster. It's gonna be the price. You can't release that shit. You can't release that shit for like $50-$60. That shit, man.
It's gotta be 40 to at least 40.
Fuck no, like 30.
Nah,
well, if that's including the DLC and stuff,
okay, fair enough. Yeah, the Battle of Gate Tony, the DLC, and Lost and Damned.
Lost and Damned. The
that's
DLC,
the one with like Ballad of Gate Tony stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The DLCs are definitely, they're worth it. They're worth playing through. Like,
yeah.
I mean, they have their own discs. You know, you can play them without playing 4. At the time, yeah. I mean, I think that like these 2 topics, not the trailer, but this. I mean, we've echoed it so many times before. Rockstar has so much power within the industry.
Yes,
they're definitely no Nintendo, but you know, they definitely can swing their dicks around when it comes to things like that. Yeah.
So here's hypothetically speaking, if Nintendo for some reason was like, we're gonna release a new Zelda game, do you think a new Zelda game could contend with GTA 6?
No,
I don't think so either.
I don't even think Pokemon would be, because it's just its own thing. Yeah.
Well, then again, it's also a different demographic. It's kids.
That too. Yeah, and there's a wider demographic for Grand Theft Auto, for sure.
But I forgot to mention this. The main reason I posted this topic, because I know, like Shake said, we echoed this a lot. We talked about this a lot. But more specifically, they said, we know that EA was closely watching GTA 6 delay as it plans to launch Battlefield 6. So now...
Another one?
What do you mean another one? Last time it
Another
was...
Battlefield?
Battlefield didn't release until like 3-4 years ago.
2049 was the last one, right?
2042.
That was the last one?
2042,
Oh, shit.
yeah. Yeah, so...
Do you play Battlefield, Lana?
Forget Battlefield. Lana, have you played Grand Theft Auto? Any of them?
Yeah, okay. I watched the trailer, right? And last time I played was literally San
finger.
Andreas.
Yes.
And when I played, I didn't even know there was a story. I legit thought the whole point was to murder people,
And get buff?
was to steal cars and
Yeah.
to fight the police. And that was basically how I spent all of my time. And like when I say all of my time, I mean I poured a lot of time into just doing those three things. So my knowledge, when I was watching the trailer, I was like, oh shit, there's a story. Was there a story for San Andreas? I'm like, there probably was.
That was a big story for San Andreas. It was pretty...
Yeah.
It was pretty in-depth.
Yeah.
It was, from 3 to Vice City.
Well, yeah.
Then to San Andreas, it was a bigger leap. Because 3 was just the typical revenge story. Vice City, I mean, they all pretty much are all revenge stories, but Vice City, it took a lot of elements from, because it's set in the 80s, so it took a lot of elements from like Scarface and things that, it's Miami and stuff. Yeah, and then San Andreas took a lot of inspiration from like 90s hood movies and stuff, and it's set and all that. I like the Coke pinky sticking out too.
That looks like a fucking toe sticking out, or a foot sticking out their fucking middle toe.
It does. It pinky up. When you flip people off, he's got to do the pinky up. Let me see. Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but and then one thing too, and I don't think because the company was founded by these two brothers, Dan and I can't remember the other brother's name, but the Hauser, they're like their last name's pronounced Hausers, and they're definitely like inspired or taking a lot of inspiration from movies and media, and you see a lot of that in these games. Again, like with San Andreas, there's so many references to classic movies in there.
Now that
and then
real famous people like Ryder, Eazy.
Yeah, but it's not, and then it's not just San Andreas, but they also take in their other games as well, or as far as like open world games like Bully, Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just a lot of inspiration from different things, and they're definitely storytellers, and it's going to be interesting to see the 6th one and how that plays out, because I don't think the brothers they're not a part of the company anymore, or maybe they are in some aspect, because I don't think they run it anymore, and I don't know as far as their creative direction, but yeah, I'm very excited. This trailer looks really fun. Looks good. The fact, I mean, PS5, it's on the PS5. Who knows if it's based or not?
I
hope it's based.
I get the Bonnie and Clyde. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde. I know there's also speculation that Jason, the guy, he's gonna be like he's gonna be kind of like a undercover cop and stuff. But I mean, who knows? Yeah, but who knows? Because I mean, from the sounds of it, just from the very beginning of the trailer, is that Jason just could be. He's probably not a cop. He is probably just some dude from this underground world, or he's just small time crook, and it seems like he's already been in that lifestyle. So I mean, who knows what this entails as far as the story goes. What'd you guys think of the trailer? What did you think of the trailer when you saw it, Lana?
It's like a movie. Is really like in depth and like very like stimulating. And I just am just so impressed by how far, because like I said, like the last time I played with San Andreas, like how far games have gone, really.
Yeah.
And then when I was doing my homework about Rockstar, about the quality kind of forcing the industry to up their game and other studios not being able to really like replicate that in the same way, was just kind of, it fucking makes sense compared to like just the trailer alone to put in all that work for, I don't know, how many hours do you guys usually play? What's the average playtime on those?
Man,
For-
it depends on the person, because especially it depends on the person and their play style, because there's people that just rush through the story, and then
Me.
there's people that they'll rush through the story and they won't pay
cutscene, I don't give a
attention.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, and then there's people who like to explore more of the side stuff, like with 5 especially. Well, 4 I mean, kind of started it all, where you could hang out with your cousin and go bowling, or you make friends, you go on dates. San Andreas introduced a dating aspect where you go on a date, and depending on your date, some like doing different things. Like there's one chick, Denise, she really likes to do drive-bys, and she'll fucking do drive-bys with you.
Because she's a bad bitch.
Yeah. And then there's this other chick who likes to drive real fast and race and stuff. And then, because one of the things that like there's this video game journalist. Well, he's a journalist in general, but he focuses mainly on video games. His name is Gene Park, and he wrote this review for Grand Theft Auto 5 where he said it wasn't really that good. The story, the characters weren't that compelling, and I really like Gene Park, but I very much disagree with his take, because in Grand Theft Auto 5 there's so much more to the surface of the main story, and especially with these characters, because if you play as these characters and you go about their day to day and you interact with other characters, and you kind of do their little side things that are only available to them. And I'm not just talking about the missions that pop up, but there's also different things that you can do. So like with Trevor, for example, he can hunt people down and do bounties and stuff, and you kind of learn more about the characters when you do these side things. So like with Michael, he's like a ex bank robber, and he's just trying to live his life and all that.
Didn't he fake his
trying
death?
to retire, but yeah, he faked his death to get out of the game, but now he's back in it for whatever reasons. You got to play the game, but he's back in it. But there's times where you can spend time with his son, his daughter, his wife. You could you learn more about these characters. And with 6, I'm very interested to see how Jason and
Lucia, whatever her name is.
Lucia, yeah, and
Lucia.
how not only they interact with one another, but how they interact with their environment and the people in their lives. Because again, it's just one of those things with Rockstars, that they have an eye for detail. There's more to them. There's this mission in Grand Theft Auto 5 where you have to torture this guy.
Oh,
And it wasn't very well received, but I think a lot of what people missed was the point of it was the fact that and even the game itself, they was self-aware of this mission where you torture this man, you like waterboard him, you take out his teeth, and it's all, you interact, you do this thing. But the whole point of it was the fact that this is that world, this is the world of Grand Theft Auto, this is what they do. Because Grand Theft Auto has always been like this zany kind of thing
since the
but
first
it's also,
game. They pushed the boundaries. They pushed boundaries.
That they did.
They push boundaries. They push not only within the game itself, but they push boundaries in for other games, but yeah, I don't know. I had asked Lana what she thought about this trailer.
Is that
What's your thoughts on this trailer? Oh shit,
That is better.
That's much better. Yeah.
Oh, is it? What's that?
But yeah, let's wrap up this topic. We're running out of time.
Yeah.
Before
So
Lana.
she's
Lana's gonna have to do a fucking rap god about her.
Well, I have a few questions.
So we're moving on to the
Yeah.
Lana lores. This is LanaKaro, if you don't know. And
Yeah.
she's a wonderful individual. Now we're gonna
I know.
interrogate her.
Yeah. So yeah, an interrogation. So Lana, again, thank you so much for joining in on the podcast. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do this. So we're gonna grill you right now. Where were you born, and what was the street you grew up on? No, I'm
Who
just
is
kidding.
your dad?
No,
Cheating?
not
What's
that.
your social security number?
Yeah, what's your social? At least the last four. No.
Mm,
So it's very interesting, this Lana lore, because I initially introduced everyone into Lana and Lana to everybody, and during that time, um, when we first met, it was just I don't know what the right word is, but you were playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I think it was one of your very first few streams, or you've been streaming for a while, or I don't know, but you were still in the beginning of Horizon Zero Dawn. I was just recently playing through it, and I just started it, and I think I just got past to the point that you were at, rated into you. And one of the things that made me stick around was your perseverance. This episode, by the way, I forgot to mention, is titled "Perseverance and the Abundance of Joy" with LanaKaro.
Oh yeah.
And one of the big things that one of the great qualities that I like about you is that your perseverance. You're very stubborn as well. Maybe it's the mismatch. Of
Very
both,
is a understatement.
It's a very understatement. She's very stubborn.
No, not very. She is.
She is stubborn. The
Crazy.
definition of stubborn.
embodiment of stubbornness.
Yeah.
And yeah, so when I first rated into you, you were fighting. Man, I don't know how long it took you to beat this
Fighting her
enemy,
demons.
but it took you for a while, and it was, I think, like the first boss of Horizon Zero Dawn, where you're defending a settlement. You have to fight a bunch of monsters, and then there's this robot, and then there's this bigger robot that comes, and she wouldn't fucking give up, and it was great. It was really great to see that. But yeah, that was just a little bit of the lore of how we met.
That's how I met her
And
too.
it was,
Through the raid.
oh, was it you joined in on the raid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, since then you've gone on to beat Horizon Zero Dawn. You've dipped your toes into Sekiro and other games like that. Yeah.
Something about Lana. I don't know what she just likes to conquer video games. You know why? Because after that, she started doing Cuphead, and then she lost her shit with
That's
Cuphead.
right.
I still wasn't in the picture yet, so
Yeah.
Cuphead is when she was
Cuphead was the fun
hating
journey
video
as well.
games.
Mhm.
That was great.
The dragon
Cuphead.
portion was fun. The sunflower
Yeah.
was great.
It was my first like Dark Soul game, really.
Like
and it was, I'm like, I know it's gonna be hard because my friends have played it, but it's so cute. And I'm like, it should be fine. And then fucking 3 hours into one boss just raging.
The same boss. Starting
was
over.
it that blue ball?
That was a flower.
I think
The
it was the
flower.
flower. Yeah, the
Oh,
flower
Lord.
was rough, yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
so what got you into content creation? What is it, that content creation or just streaming in general? Because you also do YouTube. You aren't just on Twitch. You also do YouTube as well. You upload clips. You
The shorts.
things like that. Yeah, shorts. You have your Weenie Hut Wednesday.
Great name, by the way.
Videos as well. What got you into that? Or what made you or wanted you to start? Was there anybody that influenced you as far as another YouTuber, streamer? Or maybe something different, and it was just something you decided to pick up on a whim?
So this kind of goes back to like middle school, actually. I really liked anime music videos, and I'd fucking like edit, like poorly
Linkin
edit.
Park?
There's, yes, actually,
Or
There's, like,
Disturbed and shit.
Yeah,
Gorillas.
Yeah.
I'd fucking sit there and I'm like, this is gold. And I recently like saw them. I'm like, oh, sweet summer child. So I've always loved like making videos. But I got into streaming because you guys familiar with like Beat Saber,
Yeah.
the VR?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like really fucking good. Like really, really good.
Prove
and
it
so
to
when
us.
when I first started streaming, it was like, I'm a baller. I'm gonna show people how good I am at this fucking game. And then started playing other games from there. Yeah.
Okay.
But so, did
Nice.
you ever stream like Beat Saber?
I did, yeah. That was how I
Did you?
first started. Yeah, there's like some on my YouTube channel from like way back. Can I toss it in?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Self promote all you want. This is the Lana.
This is
hour.
your night.
Yeah.
45 minutes or 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Before
I mean,
she
however
kicks us
long you
out of
Yeah.
our own podcast.
got. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Oh, so here's like this is just the playlist, the Beat Saber
Mhm.
stuff. But it was really fun, and I had that like character that I would play as. And I started playing Beat Saber. I live with my roommates, and when we were playing it initially, they were all really good, and I'd like just awful at it, complete trash. And I finally beat this like level that I thought was really hard, and I was like, "Hey, you guys, like, look at me, I'm like doing it." And they're like, "Who the fuck cares? This is the easiest level." And I'm like, "You motherfuckers, watch me." And I just like got like exceptionally like good at it. Just out of pettiness, which I think is on brand.
to prove.
Yeah, very on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been playing video games your whole life, or did you start at what point did you start playing games?
So I remember like playing like Crash Bandicoot and like
it's a hard
Mario.
game
And that's really it. Like not too much into like video games.
Would you have considered yourself a gamer at that and then, or no, or it's more like you casually
Yeah.
play here and there? Yeah.
Yeah, I still like I think I'm still casually like entering that world, which honestly I think works out for me
You're
a
not
little bit
casually
more
doing it
because
anymore. Once you hit the Souls games, you're not casual no more.
really
Casual,
You're hardcore
that's-
now.
yeah,
that's
casual,
good to know.
casual people are not playing those games.
You're
That's so
teeter tottering on a line of
Your mental
casual
health.
and just
I'm-
that as well.
I'm watching this Beat Saber video. How in the fuck are you keeping up with this shit?
Dude,
I'm having
and
a
I'm
headache.
It's
so
just
much
watching
hard.
better now. Like those aren't even hard songs. Like I
Oh,
can
hell no,
I can
bro.
close my eyes and like fucking beat those. What I do,
Okay, bro.
like I don't stream it, but I do like disappearing arrows. So like what happens is the box come at you, but the like arrow vanishes. So you have to know ahead of time. So you're watching it like before it gets to you, and by the time it gets to you, your body's just like moving. So
What do you play that on?
I
The
play
Quest,
on
right?
the Vive.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's very
Oh,
cool.
because it's on Steam though. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. So is it on PlayStation as well? This is just
No. I think
it is on
It is
PlayStation.
No? Okay.
It's if you get the
The-
Meta Quest, like the standalone, like cheaper version of the VR, it's on there too. Because that's what I have it on. I have it on Meta Quest. So I played it. I'm not good at it. I'm fucking ass at it. It's hard. It's actually Don't let
He
Lana
makes
hear.
it look easy.
I was gonna say
What the hell?
don't. We're not talking to Lana right now. She's a pro, but it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
You might end up socking your kid in the face on accident.
I have
Yeah.
hit things
Mhm.
for sure.
I remember one time when I played soccer when I was very young. We went to a pizza party thing after soccer, as one does, and I was playing this shooting game. You reload,
Oh yeah.
right? Move the gun. I fucking whacked this kid in the face. I was
Oof.
standing there, and that was his fault. It was his fault for standing there because
It
like
sounds
when
like
you're
his
in,
fault.
you're in, huh?
I said it sounds like his fault.
You're in the heat
Yeah,
of the
he was
moment, ready to
standing
get
there. I
one.
was in the movement.
Bitch.
And I just remember just hearing the smack
Oh, the
and
plastic.
looking at him, and then I just kept going. I was like, "Who the fuck is this kid?" Like, I said sorry, but
He's in a coma, and you're just
yeah,
walking
he's
by.
dead. He's dead. He's dead now. He died that day. I killed the boy. I killed the boy.
That's funny.
But yeah, Beat Saber, how fun. I like that. You guys have any
Yeah,
other questions you want to ask? Lana?
Huh?
So, is there any other questions you guys want to ask Lana?
Yeah, I want to. I was say I am so curious on what made you decide to fucking pick one of the hardest games to play, Sekiro.
There really is not any thought process. I wish I could pretend that I'm like over here with like a spreadsheet looking at like I wanted to play a slashy game, and I think
Picked a
someone
hell of a game to play.
I was gonna say there's many
Yeah.
other slashy games, and you picked the hardest one.
someone in chat was like, "You should do it," and I was like, well, "Fucking
It was probably
okay."
Duke.
I
It was
don't know.
Heartless.
It,
Wasn't it
it
Heartless?
was yeah. It was in the family library too. So I'm like, okay, it's free, so I'll do it. Yeah.
And then okay. Now the question is, how's your mental health after the butterfly battles journey?
Okay, so that really was like the worst. Oh no, that one and the ape, where I think the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
The gorilla,
worst.
the
Yeah.
gorilla was really
Yeah.
testing your patience.
Well, there's the one after the ape was some it's like in the kind of like upper temple area.
The one on the bridge.
The armor.
The
Oh, the
ghost,
armor one.
I don't
the
remember.
ghost guy.
I don't.
Wait, I want to circle back to this real quick. Lana, do you know about the 100 men versus one gorilla
Oh,
thing?
I do.
Yeah,
gosh.
there was this one that was really good, and it was like my face after I cut the gorilla's head off, and he comes back up, and it's the gorilla from Sekiro. It's really good.
That's
Really
and like
good.
the thing is, I remember walking away the first time I like beat the first phase, and I'm like,
Mhm.
why the fuck is it still blocked off? Why the fuck is the
Yeah.
fog still there? And then I remember like Duke being in chat, and he's like, wait for it, and it was the same
That
reaction
wasn't
to
me.
Lady Butterfly. Was that not you? Was it someone else?
That was not me.
Probably
Yeah,
Heartless.
they're like, wait for it.
I
And I'm
got
like,
quiet.
you
I got quiet with Lady
motherfuckers.
Butterfly, and I got quiet with the gorilla when
Yeah.
because I already knew.
So my mental health is better now that I'm not fighting them for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, that's good.
No.
Do you plan on playing any other Souls-like games? Are you retired or just gonna give it some time?
I think somebody
beat
mentioned
Sekiro?
Elden Ring.
I haven't beaten
beaten it,
Sekiro
yeah.
yet. Yeah. I'm so like I was recently transitioning jobs, and then I'm also doing the doctorate thing and still trying to have like a personal
Life is going on. More
So it
important
is-
things are happening in your life than
Life is
video games.
lifing.
And that is okay.
Yeah.
That's
In other
completely
words,
okay.
fuck Sekiro right now. Dude.
In other words, when you come back, you're gonna start over, and you're
Yeah.
gonna breeze through
Start over.
Sekiro and go through.
She's
Lady
gonna
Butterfly
start
and all that.
over, and she's gonna take like the first month to learn how to play the game again.
Mhm.
It'll take her a
was-
month
That-
to get through the ogre again.
Yeah.
The first
That
ogre.
was hilarious. I think we all stayed up till like 4 in the morning watching.
We did stay up late watching that shit. Like I remember being fucking like, I don't know, maybe 2 a.m. I'm like, you guys, I need to get some sleep, but there's no way I can't end stream without fucking fighting at least one boss.
No, and then
And-
you was like, "I'm done. I can't do this no more. I need to go to sleep."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
It
job.
was it was funny to me, and I owe Lana a lot of respect. So I met Lana obviously through Shake. I think Shake, I don't know what you were playing, Shake, but you shouted her out, and I was just like, oh, let me check this person out or whatever. And then like I followed you, and then you went live. I think you were going to prom. I think you were chaperoning prom or something like that. And you're playing Sea of Stars.
Oh, yeah, Sea Stars.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it was called Sea of Stars,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The RPG one. And I was just like, oh, I know this game. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but sure. You know, so I what caught my attention more than anything is just the conversations that everybody in there we were all having. And that's one thing that kind of made me keep coming back, was just like, I like talking to this person. This person is very chatty and they're not cringe as fuck and stuff like that. And one of the things for me is that I'm a person that gets easily annoyed with other individuals, and I wasn't
Not
easily
you.
annoyed with her. So, but I kept coming around more and more and more, and then watching you play Sea of Stars, and eventually going back to like Resident Evil. I think we all bullied you going back into Resident Evil 7, and then watching you beat Resident Evil 7, watching you beat Resident Evil 8, and stuff like that. And it makes me happy knowing that you're giving like horror games a shot and stuff like that, and then watching the madness of Sekiro and shit like that, which made me kind of inspired me to get back into Sekiro and start playing it again, because that fucking gorilla was the reason why I stopped playing it originally. And I remember I was just like, even Shake was just like, dude, you can do this, and then like Shake was pushing me, you were pushing me, and they're like, play it, beat it. and you can be a god amongst us, you know, blah 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 blah. Now I find Sekiro a little bit easy, unfortunately, because I've played it too much to the point that it's become one of my favorite games of all time. So I have to definitely give kudos to Shake and give kudos to Lana, because I would have never tried it again if it wasn't for Lana, and I definitely wouldn't have beaten it for Shake. So.
And that one ever tried it. Thanks to you guys.
Look at you now. You 100%ed it. You got
100%ed it. I did everything possible in that fucking game. Went through all the gauntlets, and I'll find all the costumes, and yeah, man, it's interesting. But yeah, like I said, if you guys haven't had the chance to check out Lana, she's very fun in there. Good conversations in there. Like Shake's like.
So when she's mad, she'll fucking call you a bitch.
Oh, yeah, don't even get me started when she's mad.
Definitely don't offer tips and stuff unless she asks for it. But
she'll be like, oh, thanks for the tip. Go fuck yourself and your mom.
So she'll be like, appreciate the tip, but I'm not gonna listen to you.
She'll be like, fuck you. And
that's like a direct quote too.
Yeah.
Thank you, but no.
I did an emo. I did one.
She's like, I'm gonna forget in 30 seconds. So I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I did one emote, and then like my life was gonna disappear. She threatened to disappear my life.
I may have threatened
She
Gary,
did
but
threaten
it was
Gary with his life.
I was like,
I only ever tell Lana one thing: get good.
No.
That's it.
I remember that too.
Get good, dude. I was like, can I have her a tip? She's like, don't tell me it's get good. Get good. Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was the best tip. The only helpful tip.
To be honest, I mean, it's true, because the only thing that you're doing wrong is that you just need to get good. Just get gooder.
Get gooder.
My brain just now, I was like, what the fuck? It was like I was back in Lady Butterfly seeing your get good chat, and like the instant
triggered
rage
you
that I felt.
she's getting hot right now.
Because like it reached a point in Sekiro where I was watching very closely, and I was just, this girl has her own way of playing this game. Like, she's not gonna follow how anybody else plays this game. Like, you have a guy in there that just loves to backseat like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, you have at it, brother. Do you know? Not you, Shake, but he's like, have at it and do you. She's not gonna listen to you. Like, she does the LanaKaro way. She's gonna beat it. She's gonna beat it.
Way of the highway.
Untraditionally, she beat that fucking bull without using a goddamn. I don't know how the hell she did it, but she did it. You know?
I think if she was to play Elden Ring, I think Elden Ring would be cakewalk for the most part for her compared to playing Sekiro.
No, I think, unfortunately, and I don't mean disrespecting this,
He
I don't
doesn't
think Lana
believe
has
in
the
you.
patience. I don't think Lana has the patience for Elden Ring.
How? Why not? I feel like Sekiro.
I think Lana will go straight to the main boss instead of fucking going exploring.
Why would I
Exploring
want
time.
to explore when I can just go to the main boss?
See, she's going to go straight
You know
to
what I
fucking
mean?
Mark.
Like-
Okay, fair enough.
To be fair, there are people that have beat the game 10 times over, hitless, level 1.
Yeah, true.
So with Lana, not only being Lana, but I think she would make her way through it. It'd take a little while, I'm sure, but I think that, and then it's different from Sekiro, right?
That is completely different. Yes.
Yeah, it's pairing is a thing, but it's not the main mechanic of the game.
Mm-hmm.
She can block, and it won't affect the parry or whatever. And then there's different fighting styles as well, or so who's to say until she becomes a doctor and plays it herself.
Right.
So she beats
once she's a doctor.
When she's Dr. Karo. Yeah.
And I think like because Duke doesn't believe in me, that just like fuels the fire of my soul. Even he's like, just to clarify, no, I heard you.
Yeah.
I heard you.
Yeah. That's what. So one of the things I wanted to ask you too, Lana, was your time on Twitch. What got you into streaming? What gave you that push to download OBS? Not OBS Studio.
Yeah, we already
OBS.
discovered that.
Not to throw you under the bus or anything, but Yeah, what made you want to stream? What
That
made you...
fucking app is probably the reason why you're having a lot of technical difficulties.
Yep. But we digress. This isn't about
What?
you using Streamlabs like some kind of heathen
Monster.
I didn't. I
fucking
don't
horrible
know.
person. You probably
was-
punch babies in the throat. But what pushed you to start your streaming journey? I know you said that Beat Saber and stuff, and so is that what you initially had streamed, or?
Yeah, so it was just honestly that I was really good at Beat Saber, and then I didn't have to show my face on for Beat Saber, and it was just kind of like me. I'm already playing. Why not just stream it?
Mhm.
And then I think from there it was God of War, and that was like the first. But I think what was happening for me is it was just shitty quality. Like my stream, it was like very like my camera was trash. Everything was like pixelated and but it was a lot of fun, and I got to like just chat with people, and I'm like, hey, I talk to myself when I'm playing anyway. Why not
too.
just like use it to connect with people? And it just kind of went from there. And the more like people I've met, the more fun and engaging it's kind of like become.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you saying God of War. I remember the conversations we had about the story and about we're talking about the God of War, yeah, with the boy, and just like the story and how great that game is and stuff. Did you ever check out the audiobook version of the game?
I
know.
think I started it
Mhm.
and then just not ever gone back. But I
Okay.
did start it. If that
Yeah.
is like any like you gave me advice, and I was like, yeah, let's
Yeah.
go check it out. And then I just
Yeah.
never followed through.
She's
But
like,
I did
We-
start the initial process.
Yeah, because it's
This
very
shit sucks.
This is what started this. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
shit,
that.
fuck this
Yeah,
shit. This shit
'cause-
sucks.
I had recommended it to you because we were talking about Atreus, and then not only that, but just because the character of Kratos and him being a dad, and then losing his wife, and just him and Atreus, their whole I mean, like the game. If you guys haven't played the game, you guys definitely should. But I mean that's kind of what God of War, the first God of War, is a story
A
about
reboot, you mean?
a broken man and
Oh.
trying to find some kind of
Closure.
connection, well, not just closure, but just connection with his son, because he doesn't know
Oh, the reboot.
how to be soft. He's a warrior. He grew up as a Spartan, and then I had suggested the book to Lana, just because the voice actor for Mimir, narrates it as well.
Oh,
as you just get
really?
yeah, and you get a bigger
I love his
insight.
voice.
You get a bigger insight, not just in Kratos's mind, but in Atreus's as well. Because one of the things we also talked about was when they were in Niflheim, and
What'd you call me?
they had to Anaheim, and Kratos had to leave Atreus behind, and Atreus was, he, like, when he came back, he's like, you were gone for a long time. Anyways, there was this whole thing about that, and
that like scene gutted me too,
Yeah.
because he was just like, this kid
Like,
was
where were
fighting
you,
like
like-
nonstop.
yeah,
for
and,
sure.
and that was such a great scene too, because like he comes out of that light, and Kratos comes out of the light, and it just shows Atreus just like pissed, but you see like blood, and then he's just exhausted, and then the camera pans as Kratos looks and to just a bunch of dead elves and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, it's definitely a very, very great scene.
I do think that was like a really pivotal moment in their relationship, because that's when his perspective kind of started shifting towards like, oh shit, you are like a warrior.
Yeah.
And I'm a shitty dad.
Yeah.
I think it's like a moment of like insight into that.
Yeah, and then another thing to add to that is when Kratos is going through that, he's also going through the whole thing with Zeus. He's like reliving everything that's happened in the previous games. So yeah, I definitely agree. And again, like that's one of the things, like when I was first hanging around in Lana's stream, was like we got to chat about that, because you have a good analytical mind when it comes to things that you pick up on the story beats and stuff. Sure, Resident Evil 7 just breeze right through it, but or whatever other games breeze, but because it's definitely no God of War. Let's be honest, the God of War
It's
story
not.
blows
You're
the
right.
water,
It's
blows
not. It does.
those
You're
games
right.
out of the water. But when it comes to things like that, it's very nice to see other people pick up on things like that, because I mean there's more to video games than just hacking and slashing and shooting and whatever.
Yeah, Lana.
Shake, you're right.
I will
You're
say-
talking up the time.
Sorry, I apologize.
I will say I do have an appreciation for story for sure. When it's scary games though, I don't give a fuck. Like I
Get me
need
to
to
the
be
end.
able to
Yeah.
kill things. I need to be able to run away and kill things so that they don't follow me into my house. So thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Yes, Gary.
I must know, where did the Weenie Hut Wednesdays come from? How did that start?
SpongeBob.
It was SpongeBob, yeah, because SpongeBob is Weenie Hut Jr. and I had like started playing Resident Evil. Which one's the one with the
7.
Thank you, 7.
The grandma?
Yes, and I
Meemaw.
stopped. Yeah, I played for like one stream and then I was like, fuck this, hell no. And then I was editing videos for my YouTube channel and I'm like, dude, this is really fucking funny. Like it sucked for you for sure. Like it was definitely not great. But I'm like, this is like hilarious. I'm
content's
actually really it's
great.
really funny. And then so I was thinking about like how can I make it more fun and kind of like thematic in a way that is more true to like me, because I'm not going to be able to play it straight. Like I'm not gonna be able to like not get
Invest a lot of
scared.
time,
Yeah. And it is going to take time. Like I got through when we were starting Dead Space. I had to pause like a bunch in the beginning because I'm genuinely like terrified. And I thought the best way to kind of market that kind of concept is to relate it back to a concept that already exists with SpongeBob. And on the like Weenie Hut kind of like visuals that I have, there's just a cobweb of SpongeBob's like skeleton kind of sitting in the background as like a reference to him. And so it was just all.
I never even
the
noticed
SpongeBob
that.
I
movie.
never
Holy
noticed
shit.
that either. So now,
Yeah.
now I'm noticing for sure. That's cool.
Yeah. With your YouTube and your videos and stuff, you do have a very good editing style and it's very concise. I do like your Weenie Hut. I like your uploads. How do you, when you sit down to edit, what kind of, because everyone has their own editing style, right? Dookie, for example, he's got a good editing style.
Mine's trash. So
put out a video so we can see.
go to my YouTube. There's videos. It's all trash.
No, we need a new one. We need a 2025. This isn't about you right now, Gary.
You
Gary
said-
also has the good editing style.
No, I don't.
But
It's trash.
I didn't bring you up. I brought up Dookie. But this is in the vein of gaming, Gary, not unpackagings and reviews. All right. But yeah. So your editing style, it's what got you to that point? How would you describe your style as far as
It's Duke's fault.
Dookie?
It was Duke's fault.
What's up, Dookie?
I will have to give you kudos though, because I followed Lana. I've been knowing Lana for a little over a year now, and I've seen her editing before, and you can just see it incrementally getting better the more she releases videos, and her storytelling is getting better, and just the pacing of her videos are getting a lot better, and like I have to give you props on that, because you've definitely improved, and then obviously your sub count is steadily climbing and stuff like that, so
Yeah, thank you for saying that, because I've honestly kind of noticed my thought process changing as I'm like editing. At first it was like, let's just get this shit out there because I want it on YouTube and I did on Twitch, so I want a reference that people can kind of go back to and check. And then at some point I was like, no, this is like too long and it's a waste of like people's time. Let's like try to condense it in a way that's meaningful, and meaningful has kind of changed. Like the meaning of that has changed for me. At first it was, let's focus on the story or the video game and what's actually happening, because I want to make sure that they get like all these aspects of the game. And then at some point I had the realization that like the entertaining part might not necessarily be the game, but me reacting or playing to the game. And so now when I edit, I'm more like, are my ideas being presented clearly? Like, can they track the thoughts that I'm having, and can they track what I'm talking about with chat? And I think forcing myself to watch my videos has also made me a better streamer, because there are times when I notice certain things while I'm editing, like my pacing when I'm discussing stories, or kind of like my reactions, or how like chat will say something. I'm trying to learn to like actually read the comment back, so that editing it on YouTube is going to be so much easier, because there's a frame of reference. And so I think they while I don't necessarily always enjoy editing the videos, I think that they have made me more like
self-aware of your
your
timing, as far as like reading and the comedic timing and things like that. Yeah. Makes sense.
Well, I like the edits. They're really good too.
They're funny.
I enjoy them.
They're funny. So
love picking like like editing through the
watch
video.
You watch the whole stream over?
Yeah. So as I'm like going through it, one of you will say something, and I'm like, this is fucking funny. Like I have to
because
like
you
get
react
this
to it.
specific thing. Yeah, because you guys are hilarious. Like you'll say something, and I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to me? And then it like starts off a whole rant. And I really, really love that, because I think that shows that like I'm trying to kind of foster a community. Like I'm obviously not great in terms of like being consistent right now because of life, but I think
life comes first.
Yeah, I think watching the live stream, or sorry, watching the stream after, and then being able to find those moments makes me really happy, because it's like an opportunity of like where I'm like, see, you are connecting with people and you're having so much fun, and that helps me get through shit like Lady Butterfly.
Yeah. Does your mom still watch your YouTube?
She does. She'll come by and she'll like say hi, and then like not participate in the rest of chat, or she'll like tell people, because she lives in Russia now, so she'll like tell people, you need to follow my baby, and she'll like give them the YouTube channel.
I love that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I remember you were saying
Mama
that.
Karo's in there too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember you saying how one of her friends was saying that you cuss a lot. And you got a little self-conscious about it, but right after that, you just were like, oh fuck, like you're like, oh fuck.
I thought it's just normal reaction from the game.
She was working on it. Well, what the frick and stuff like that.
That ain't gonna happen.
I was noticing. Even I was noticing. I'm like, wait a minute, she's dialing it back a little bit. That didn't last very long.
I was gonna say, I think that lasted like half a stream, maybe, if I'm being generous.
Yeah.
And one really cool thing is that I've always liked is because we have friends, and other fellow streamers that their parents are active and they participate in the streams as well. That's cool. Content in general. How did you go about telling your mom that you started doing all this? Did you just like bring it up one day, or you're like, oh mom, check out this video, or how did that come about?
I think she doesn't know, because she's a lot older. So she doesn't know about Twitch or YouTube really. And I was like, I've been posting these things, and she like hands me her phone. She's like, make me an account so that I can follow you. And so she'll get notifications, and that's when she'll like pop in.
That's really sweet. Yeah. The fact that, I mean, she doesn't understand, but she's like, my daughter's doing this and I want to support, and that's really awesome
that's fucking
she does
amazing.
that. Yeah.
I don't think I'd want my parents in my fucking stream.
No, there's definitely
my mom's she'll probably be like, oh, mi mijo. And then she'll see me drinking a beer. Este borrachito, cabrón.
No.
She'll call me a drunk and then call me a fucking asshole.
No.
My mom will more like roast me. Like later she'll be like, oh, you looked really stupid. I'm like, oh, thanks, mom.
And now I see where you fucking get it from.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, for sure.
It does not.
Lana roast anybody. Really cool. Like, what the fuck? You give her a compliment, she roasts you instead. You're like, wait, what?
I mean, I'm still alive somehow, because I thought she was gonna murder me, but I digress.
I did threaten that. Yeah.
And I had brought this up earlier. So you made a career change, but before then you were teaching at a high school.
Yeah, so I'm still teaching. I'm just teaching online.
Okay.
And it like has helped me kind of balance out like demands from my personal. Yeah.
And you brought it up before in your streams before, where your kids, or by your kids, you know, students, they you guys would talk about video games and things like that. Did they influence you in any kind of way when it came to choosing games to play or stream, or did you ever share anything from that life, that streaming life?
You know what happened
to them?
You get students that come into your streams, don't you?
I do. Yeah. So when they graduate, they're allowed, if they remember, to like, they can ask me and I'll give it to them then. Sometimes they'll like ask for hints, and some of them like find it because like they ask like specific questions that kind of help them find it. Some of them obsess and they're like, I'm gonna find you, and then just hang out at the game refreshing the whole time looking for me. They're very determined. So I do like, I think they feel a sense of connection to that because it's part of their world, and that's something they participate in very regularly. I do think that I have a list. I think like one of the games I played, like Dredge, was just because they recommended it. They're the ones from my previous job want me to play Fortnite with them at some point. So I'm like, what the fuck do I know about Fortnite? But they seem to be really adamant about playing it, and I feel like it'd be fun to like engage with them because they're super cool. And we've built like a really incredible and kind of meaningful relationship, and I think that streaming and YouTube has let me kind of connect to them in a way that I think was not necessarily possible if I didn't have these interests.
There's one thing about being a teacher, I mean, you know for sure firsthand, is how sometimes how unappreciated teachers are, because you guys do so much. You guys
a thankless job,
with kids,
for sure.
Not only that,
you guys do so much.
How teachers, they are so impactful on kids. And then
you're definitely someone's favorite teacher. You're definitely a lot of people's favorite teacher.
Very
sure.
impactful. I mean, sometimes it's just saying simple good morning or something like that. Some kids don't feel that, or you say that
you have a very deep influence in the minds of the youth.
It's really great you guys are saying this. What's playing in my head right now is me just roasting fucking students in my class. Like, yes, it's all so meaningful, and then in my head I'm like replaying a conversation where I spent like a week teaching them this one thing, and I asked them a question about it at the end of the week, and they get it wrong, and I just stand there and I just sigh, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Lana's the one passing notes to all her students, and it's just a middle finger.
Yeah.
So
open this after class.
So
you fucking suck, dude.
I have a question now, because this is a topic that we spoke on long time ago. I think we might have all been there. But now, since you bring that up, what sad girl mix are you on right now?
Oh Lord.
Okay, so the sad girl mix thing, I just make up a number each time. So like, I don't know how many versions of the sad girl mix truly exist, but when my parents had moved, they had like CDs and stuff that I had from middle school, and it was like, this was one of the most original ones, so I'll kind of just talk about that a little bit. But it was like Avril Lavigne and Simple Plan and just like angsty, like unnecessarily fucking I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare mix and vibe. That I still get made fun of. That my friends will fuck with me, like if they'll start singing parts of it because they know it's in my head,
and
I'm like,
sing
I'm
along.
not fucking I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking do it, not this time.
And you did,
but there was
anyways.
Do they activate you like a sleeper cell agent?
They really do. And there was one time where I'm like, I'm not gonna sing it with you, but I'll put my headphones in and I'm gonna listen to it, and they won't know, right? But I get into the car and the fucking Bluetooth betrays me, and it's just like straight up just Simple Plan, My Life is a Nightmare, and they just look at me and like start laughing at me.
Classic.
So
classic Lana.
For anyone that's listening right now that don't know what we're talking about, so there was a period in time in Lana's stream we was talking about music from our childhood, which is like the teenage times, so early 2000s, 99, 2000s, mid 2000s. It was talking about CDs, it was talking about MP3 players, it was talking about burning CDs, and it was like, I don't know how it came up, but we was talking about how many sad boy or sad CDs you made or you burned or something like that, and then that's how that came about. It was during those conversations, during those times. It was, and it's funny too because I'm sure we all had those fucking type of
The LimeWire days.
the LimeWire, the Bear Shares, the
we
Frost
all
Wires.
I remember
I still make mixes. I have a Loverboy 3.3 mix I'm working on.
Share.
Dude, I'm a monster on Spotify, dude. All the songs that I like are just big ass liked playlists. That's it. None of them are categorized.
Mine are categorized.
I don't care.
I got my.
I know with Lana, I think we were all just joking around. We're like, Lana, you look like somebody that listens to like Simple Plan or some shit like that. And
Motherfuckers,
dude,
got me good.
There was a period of time.
You motherfuckers is snooty people because I like Simple Plan.
There was a period of time she was wearing something, and I'll say, oh, because she brought it up because one of her students mentioned that you look like you was wearing something, and it's like, you look like you will listen to this artist or whatever.
Yeah, so she said in the middle of fucking class, raises her hand, and she's like, you look like you like Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Do you like Imagine Dragons?
I mean, I didn't even know it was bad to like Imagine Dragons until she said it that way. You know what I mean? I was like, why are you doing this to me? And then the week after, she's like, you look like you like Nightcore. Fuck off, child. Why are you in my head?
And then when she told us that, I was like, oh, one day she was wearing something. I was like, oh, you look like you listen to Nirvana. And she's like,
I'm
fuck
sorry,
you.
you know what, Lana? She's kind of right. You do.
She was like, fuck you. I was like,
that just started it, you know. Yeah. And then that's when you asked for all our song recommendations. This sucks. I'm gonna judge you guys.
I put my Loverboy 3.3 mix in the chat.
Oh, the Spotify.
So if you
So anyone that uses Spotify.
if you guys want to check it out, it's a work in progress right now.
Sorry, Spotify listeners. I don't know if I could. Oh, maybe. I don't
Follow
know.
me on Spotify, Ryan G.
So my question for you, I guess we'll start wrapping it up here. Unless you have any more.
Unless you can stay longer.
I have.
I can do like 10 more minutes if we're cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you, do you have any questions for us?
Oh.
Yes. First question: what is your social security number?
1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9 10.
9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 0.
So I feel like you guys like shit on each other a lot, which is really funny for sure. But I think I'm more curious about
We're
like
like
what
brothers,
is
we
one
have to.
thing you like about the other person.
Nothing.
And you have to. All right, fucking liars. So that's my question. Like, what is it? You know, you don't stay friends for this long if you like. So what is that one thing that you're like, I appreciate you for this thing always?
Being genuine.
You know?
Being genuine. I think that's the main thing.
Are we all gonna just answer together or by one or what?
Well, I think we'll all probably very similar answers. Just being genuine and there's no bullshit.
We're all fucking brown, man.
Yeah, Brown gotta stick together. Brown gotta stick together, baby. Just like in the yard, yeah.
No, but
I'm Mexican. Duke's Guatemalan. Gary's.
he's not Guatemalan. He's Nicaraguan.
Oh, Nicaraguan. Yeah, and
What?
Gary's half mixed. So he's 2 shades of brown, and so we all gotta stick together. Unless Gary betrays us and he makes other friends from his other side, then he's gonna.
That's not the real answer.
You already betrayed me. Look at your hat.
Yeah, Duke.
Huh?
Oh, dude, talking to you, Dookie.
Yeah, dude.
I've been an Angels fan since I was born.
Dude,
But my name,
you about to be
my
a fan
name
of these
was
hands.
almost Nolan Ryan, who was a player for the Angels back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
He was also a player for the Astros as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Just you know,
my answer is these fools have been kind of like the friends I've been looking for like my entire life. And they've right. We've all started, and the thing is that just from the beginning when I used to run the podcast and stuff like that.
Does she know about that?
Yeah.
She does. So you used to know about the Goons? Now that
Yeah,
the goon,
we talked
But,
about it
before what it is, what is now,
before
the gooning.
before
We were
the name
gooners.
got transformed into
Yeah, we were
weird.
gooning and gooners before gooning and gooners.
Yeah.
We were
Um,
some real goons.
Our bond kind of has never really changed. Like even there were times that I would disappear and I would come back out of the blue and we would literally just pick up like where we're left off. Like I was just gone for a day. And that doesn't happen very often with some people. Like they could have easily just moved on and just like replaced me with somebody else, but they were like, oh, he'll come back. He'll come back. And each one of them would
try to get him back.
I mean,
Try to bring him back.
they'd be like, come back from the shadow realm, you know. And so like I said, these guys are slowly went from friends to best friends to damn near pretty much brothers to me. Like the brothers I've never had, because I have an older brother and he's a pile of shit. So like these three are and I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, they're like the little brothers I ever had. They're I am the oldest out of these fools. So I mean I
am 21. So
I call them, like I said, they're my brothers to me. So like I'll do anything for these guys if I could, you know. If I had the ability to do it, I would. So we can clown on each other, we can fight, we can butt heads, but we always come back together and we'll hug it out and be like, hey, let's just move on.
It's not we can. We've done it.
Yeah.
We've all
We've done it many
Gary
times.
said he's gonna come over and kiss me for 9 minutes.
Jesus
And then I'll
Christ.
turn the back for him.
Oh, whoa.
Let's not forget that.
Whoa.
It's
Let's
a
not
yaoi
forget
now.
No,
Yeah.
the criteria has
You
diminished.
get it, Lana.
The criteria has diminished. It's no longer valid.
We've all
Gary's
been
a
through
typical. What is it?
Watch your words.
Tsundere.
Tsundere? Oh yeah, Tsundere. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Gary for sure. Off stream, like on stream, no.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
lies. I went over to Shake's house and he kicked me out. He put his foot in my ass and pushed me out the
No,
door.
that's not true.
Good riddance.
I told him.
He
you
said,
could
"Go home,
stay-
stinky."
Your family could stay in their car, but you could stay here." And I let him
Yeah.
sit in my chair and everything.
with shake on top.
Yeah. No.
He was
Gary
streaming.
built up. I crushed.
No,
I
when
crushed Gary.
when
on me.
I went over, he was streaming, and I was on the stream for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Dookie went to take a nap like 10 minutes before, and I'm like, okay, wake up.
Oh yeah, that's
Wake up,
right.
Dookie.
That's right.
Because I didn't want to ruin the surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, I did pass out. I do remember that. That's right.
Yeah.
But
Should've-
that's my answer with that is like I said, we've all been through a lot, through ups and downs, through losses, personal losses and stuff like that. Like these guys were with me through my divorce and stuff like that. So I mean, like these fools are irreplaceable for me. They're the reasons why I came back. So
Yeah.
Cause you know what? We threatened them. We said,
they did.
"Better get your ass over here, boy."
You cut off your finger if you don't fucking come back.
Damn. I missed that one. I missed that hearing.
So
It gets
That's it.
more intense the more we talk.
What about you, Shake?
0 to 100. So
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I just very. I mean,
you just missed him, you know, and that was the only way to get him back
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah.
It's just very. It's been a good bond that we have all. A very weird bond or a very weird start to a friendship.
they're
But
bizarre.
Because
Yeah.
Shake hates me, so I don't know why the fuck
But-
he's done this friendship. But I
Here, shut up.
digress.
But we yeah, we've all bonded, whether it was through trauma of some sort or just life. I mean like we all don't always agree on the same thing, but the thing with us is that even if we don't agree on the same thing, we can talk about it. We can talk about why we disagree on something, or you know, we don't hold it personal. Nothing gets held personal when it comes to our friendship.
We all
'cause we're-
know that we're gonna die on our respective hills, and we
Yeah.
respect that.
What-
You know?
It all boils down to agree to disagree. That's simple.
Yeah, we
And
agree
then there's
to
a respect
disagree.
to it. There's just the respect on that. Because some
Yeah.
people, they be like, "Oh, agree to disagree." Well, it means because
get
of blah blah blah
offended.
blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
they take it personal, which that's the whole point of is to agree to disagree is the fact that like I accept your opinion. It's not my opinion, but I accept it and like I get it. This is where you're coming from.
Lana, stop
Where some
typing.
people are like, where some people are like the antis the where some people are like, yeah, they like Gary said, they take it personal, they take it up the ass, and they're like, what do you mean, what is that supposed to mean? And it's just like, here it's not, it's never been that. There's never been any animosity or anything like that. We've all taken breaks or we've all had to do things, but I mean, at the end of the day, we still come back and we're all still friends. And it's not so much that we're all low maintenance. I think I'm a pretty low maintenance friend.
I think I'm pretty low maintenance friend too.
But it's just very much like, yeah, we're just here for one another. I mean, like, I'm going through some shit right now and I'm trying to work through, and I've let them know, and it's just like they're there for me. And like vice versa, right?
We try to serve as distractions sometimes.
Yeah,
but, you know,
it's definitely this friendship is definitely something that's just like not just a distraction, but also is just like we all have each other's backs when it comes to talking about certain things that we don't have other people to talk to and stuff. Because I mean, to be honest, like, we're all three of us are kind of alone in our respective, where we respectively live. I don't really have, I have people, we all have people for sure, but I don't have the kind of support that I wish I had out here, and Duke doesn't, and Gary doesn't. So we've all kind of learned to not rely on one another, but we've all learned to kind of come together and like, again, like when we
lean on each other.
Yeah, we lean on each other. We don't depend on one another.
Oh, definitely.
Right, because that's completely different. But we do lean on one another for
some
for whatever it is. Whatever, if we're fucking feeling weak in one area, we kind of just come together.
It comes down to, especially when it comes to like that type of stuff, like when we feel that way, is what?
Goon pack.
Oh my god.
LanaKaro. So what's going on in the chat for the audio listeners is that Mutated David put a long distance pack, and LanaKaro responded with goon pack.
By the way, LanaKaro is our guest. Still, she's over here against us.
Yeah,
roasting us over here.
Talking that mess.
Just, I was expecting it. I mean, I figured we were to the podcast unscathed. So I mean,
but to answer your question, yeah, that's my view is just that, you know, Dookie likes red, I like the Angels, and Gary likes the Dodgers. Two of us are right, one of us is wrong. It's a mystery, but you know, some of us are on the right side of history, and that's fine. If they're not on the right side, then that's okay. We still love him.
I have something for you, Lana.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I have not a question, more of a request. And I know your life is insanely busy. I know
I have
you're
something
very...
after.
Huh?
I say I have something after.
Okay, so I know you're insanely busy and stuff like that, but I have a request, and I would like for you to take us up on it and possibly, you know, work on it in the future. Is definitely don't be a stranger. And
let's get some collabs in, is what Dookie is trying to say.
Pretty much is, yes. Like, join us for some games. Like, and please be part of our jump into our circle. We have a lot of amazing people in our community that I think you would vibe with 100%. I mean, you already vibe with us and stuff like that. Definitely, like, join us in some stuff.
She already said she hated people. She don't want to be no.
Thanks for putting me on the spot. So now I have to tell all these people that I don't want to know. I'm just kidding. No,
you're like as much like, don't. You're not a bitch or anything along the lines of that. You're an awesome person. I love, like, I speak fluent sarcasm, the sarcasm, stuff like that. Well, I think you'll fit in just fine with here. It's definitely make your presence a lot more known and stuff like that, because like we all welcomed you into our circle. And like I said, shout out to Shake for introducing us or you to us and stuff like that. So
that
for sure
really means a lot to me, actually, your invite, because you guys have invited me in the past and I haven't been able to. So I've been like in my mind, right? Like before we got on, I was like, this is why I wanted to do the podcast, because like I knew I could carve time today for sure. And I was like, fuck, they haven't asked me again. I hope that they like don't feel like I'm like just because I'm saying no right now doesn't mean it's no forever. If that like
No,
kind
for
of
sure.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And I just feel so welcome right now by you bringing this up actually, and it like is very encouraging and really means a lot because I haven't been able to in the past, and I felt like in my mind maybe that ship has somewhat sailed a little bit just because I haven't
No.
been as present.
Never.
And so thank you for like helping me feel connected to your community and making me feel like you want to hang out with me and you want to do those things. I think sometimes I'm the kind of person that's like, if I'm out of sight, then I'm out of somebody's mind. Like I'm just not in their world anymore.
That's how I feel
And
too.
so yeah, and so like you kind of doing this and you kind of suggesting the collab, I'm so down. My life is chaos, but I would really love it if you guys invite me. Just don't take it personally if I say
If
no
you
a
can't say
lot.
no.
Yeah,
100%.
But
I'm glad you said that because it's been so long since I've seen you. I almost forgot what you look like. And I almost forgot what you sounded like. Because you always just avoiding us.
Oh, it's because you don't watch our
you just
YouTube
start-
channel. Are you sub to your YouTube
No,
channel?
I do, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
he can't tell me get good on YouTube. I don't reply to the
right.
comments.
You don't.
doesn't.
You don't.
You actually don't reply to the comments.
I be coming out of your
I see
shorts.
Gary's comments too.
I
No.
laugh
Coming
at
out
your
your
comments
shorts?
and I see them, but in my mind, I'm like the comments are one extra thing I have to do. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well,
So
you
I'm
get
just
more
not going.
engagement. You get more
You,
engagement.
Well, I know,
you do get more engagement if you respond to the comments. It's let YouTube's know, like, oh, you know, like
This
this
person.
video has action.
Damn it. Okay, I'll put it on my to-do list for
Write it down right
later.
now.
Think
Write it down.
more shit to do.
Just
Right,
start
right.
fucking giving
Write it
everybody
down,
thumbs
write
up.
Another finger. Add another finger. Six finger.
So thanks for the invite, but fuck you.
Yeah.
I'll just take a picture of this and just send it to you.
Lana, do you want to join us for this game? She's
I'm like, fuck you. Well, hers is right. Duke, yours is like, yeah, fuck you. What the
He's
fuck
got,
is
he's got
this?
that extra
It looks
flair,
good,
you know?
but you did it wrong. You did it wrong. It looks good, but
Mine's the left-handed one.
here you go.
So yeah. But that was it for me. It's definitely we want to see you definitely join us in some games and one day.
That was a good question, Lana. Do you have any other questions?
Well, for me, I had one more question for her.
I think
Oh,
Gary.
what was your question?
What made you do this podcast, and what made you not ban us in your streams?
So literally, I just like you guys. Like that's it. And when because you guys do the podcast, and I'm like, I wonder, like first time I saw it, I was like, I wonder if they would do like guests, because it would be really fun to just like be mean to them all together cohesively and not just in like a chat kind of situation. Because I think we all have like good banter. I really do. And I think that we like sure I threatened to murder you, but like I feel like it's all in good fun and it's fine.
We can vamp off of one another.
Yeah.
So,
And it's
Lana,
so fun.
I need you to can you post that? Well,
Oh, you want me to find it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you have it as a short.
Dude, her demeanor changed because she's like, I'm you Gary, you
Yeah.
fucking dead to me and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was very immediate. And to be fair, he deserved it. I mean, I don't know.
At the
You'll
time?
see the clip. You'll know. Okay, to be honest, I don't think you did. I feel like you guys really don't deserve my wrath like 90% of the time that you get it.
Shake,
especially when like
Shake
Duke
this-
is like, hey, you've been doing this for so long, maybe I can give you a hint. And I'm like, get the fuck out of my chat.
Pretty
Don't give
much,
me a
yeah.
hint.
Shake.
Yeah.
What she said to me is your fault.
What's that about?
It was your fucking emote.
Oh, what the shake of hair?
The smoky duck.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
duck emote.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Why?
She's like Gary. She's like Gary.
You know, I'm
The
gonna.
fucking duck and blah 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 blah. And she just goes off.
I found it.
She was like,
All right.
I'm gonna murder you.
Oh, it fucking set you off?
No, she's like, she legit says she's like, just don't die. Cause I'm gonna be the.
It was actually not the duck. It was you put the fucking disappointed snail.
Oh.
her own
and-
emote. Yes.
Yeah, you used it
snail.
against me.
The snail. I love the snail. I love the snail as much as I love you. Oh,
I think it'd be really fun. Speaking of like collaborations, just having you play with us and stuff and things. I think it'd be really fun to play because this is something we want to get a big group of people. Is Among Us.
Among Us.
Dude, Lana would fucking kill us on Among Us. I swear.
Lana.
Dude, if we get Lana and Miss Tori together as
blank
journalists,
faces. These
it's over.
These girls.
It's over.
Oh.
I'm actually super down to play Among Us. I'm actually a really bad liar, and so I feel like I'm
you
not be as
couldn't-
fun.
you
but-
couldn't fool
That's what
me.
a bad liar
You
would
couldn't
say.
have
That's what a
fooled
good
me.
liar would say.
You should have seen me when I got caught, dude. I busted out laughing. I was like, just kill me, dude. I have no art.
Do you have Among Us, Lana?
I do, yes.
Oh,
I think
yes.
it might be in my family library.
She does.
Or I might have
It's
bought
right
it.
here. No.
Yeah.
But it'd be really fun to get a.
They would. That
Oh.
Pomo Party as well. I remember we mentioned Pomo Party as well.
One thing I wanted to
Pool
mention
party.
too, Miss Lana, she does paint art or art paint. How can you
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
It's a paint night.
paint night? Yeah, when is paint night
Yeah.
coming back?
What is this? Lana's notes. I was thinking once the summer classes are kind of chilled out. So I'm at a really like so at the end of your doctoral program, you have to like propose research. So you have to write a paper and then you have to propose like I'm gonna go and do this research. Can I get approval? So that's the stage that I'm at right now. And then after that, I actually have to go and do research. So this is like literally the most intense like time of it. And like I'm hoping to graduate by fucking May next year, which is like a lot. To answer your question about the paint night, I don't know, but I do have something for you guys. Give me like 1 second. Okay. I saw it when I was cleaning the other day. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is it the first drawing she ever did?
I think so. I think it's we're gonna see our drawings because Lana did the drawings to.
She drew us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's blocking it.
The green screen.
It's kind of like hard to tell. The art is trash, but like this
No,
is Duke.
yeah, I remember
Me all
that.
stoned
And
and shit.
There's like a ball for fucking, you know,
The
Gary.
baseball.
And Shake has like a really shitty fucking milkshake.
Lana, you were
thing.
supposed to hang that on your wall.
It's like behind my desk where no one can see it.
Why? It's supposed to be on your wall, above your
Um,
monitor.
You know, I'll put it there. I promise.
No, you already broke the promise. The promise.
I
is-
literally was
She
putting
already
it on
kicked
the
it
floor
underneath her
after
desk.
I
She already
Yeah,
kicked it
she just put it under her desk right now. It's gonna be
It's like
lost
when you
again
drop an ice cube in front of, and you just kick it under the front.
for the next
Whatever.
the next
I
2
think-
years. It's gonna be stuck under the desk next to the
Yeah.
computer.
One of the paint nights, I drew like Duke as a snail, and I drew Heartless as a snail. I think I drew you too, Gary.
Yeah, he drew
and
Gary's
Gary.
well,
Heartless hung up the snail in his room, so it just like exists for him now, and he sees it
Nice.
every day. So one day I'll get your angry snails to you. Duke's stoner snail
Yeah,
What
mine
about
looks like
mine?
poop.
needs to be displayed. I got you. I
Yeah.
still have them. They're around. I'm, like,
Around,
looking around my-
around,
I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're under something.
They're around.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's an artist, so I think you did all your emotes, right?
So yes, the Weenie Hut Wednesday ones, I collaborated with an artist for those. But the ones that like you can get right now in chat, yeah, I did. One of my favorites is the chill guy one.
That one's good. I like
With
that
the
one.
red hair.
And then
Yeah.
she got mad at me using it because she was so pissed off playing Sekiro, and I did just a chill guy. She was like, no. She was so mad. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I love doing them. I don't like having them used against me, and I put so much love and effort into all of them, except the fucking disappointed snail. That one was just like a 5-minute kind of time.
It's her
whatever.
number one use.
It's my number one used fucking
I
emo.
love the disappointed snow.
It just like you can just feel it. It kind of makes me feel the way the duck makes me feel.
That duck is godlike, man.
I need to sneeze. Shoot. Oh man. Oh shit. Sorry.
All right, boys.
Let's go ahead.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah. Miss LanaKaro, thank you so
Everybody.
much again for joining. Yay!
Thank you guys for having
What's-
me. This really
What's that
means a
one
lot.
show where they have like the people and they're gonna interview them on their show and they have the people like being like, hey, like when they're doing like clapping, they're singing and they're like, when they're going down the hallway. We should have that for Lana. We should have had that for Lana.
I know exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Next time, I'll find a clip and I'll send it to you. But
Lana,
I
would
just
you?
want-
like, hey, it's LanaKaro on the show. You know, like that.
Would you?
Yeah,
would
like
you,
the intro to it, right?
Yeah, we should have had
Yeah.
that. But yeah, Lana, thank you so much for joining us, for
Yes,
taking time out of your
absolutely.
day, for going past your
thank you.
time.
Yeah, thank you for. yeah.
Apologize.
Please don't
Send us your
I
bill.
did tell you we could yap. So
LegendGary is our boss.com.
Excuse me.
And you know we'll get
he'll
it
take care.
signed
He'll
up.
take care of your
it.
payment and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
he'll
I
take care
got
of
you.
it.
I'm-
But where can they find you
charge
at?
overtime. Oh, they can find me LanaKaro on Twitch
Oh, hold
or
on. You're going too fast.
LanaKaro on
What
On
is
Twitch?
your schedule right now so that people know?
I stream for sure on Wednesdays
When you have
For 1 hour.
Wednesdays.
for sometimes for an hour and
An hour
30
and a
minutes.
minute.
So if you know the best part about my stream is you get like a daily dose of Lana or like a weekly dose and then you forget that I'm mean to you and then I'm back on and you're
I
like,
don't
"Oh, I think
forget.
I had fun."
I don't
And
forget.
then I'm mean to you again. You need that time away from me to really like fall back in love with me. You know what I mean? That's just
Yeah.
how it works.
Well, before we go,
Absolutely.
you already said that, but I need the LanaKaro exclusive Sad Girl Mix 19.
Like
Post it in
what?
the chat.
Oh, let me see.
Oh no, I didn't say post in the chat. Shake said post in the chat.
Wait, what?
So
are
for sure, what? Okay, I'll do top
hold on. What do
three.
you want? The songs? Is that you want the song list?
Oh no, she owes us a burnt CD, like a physical CD.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
She'll
um,
send it
can
in
I-
with your snail.
Can I do like a top three? I listen to these songs when I'm sad.
Sure.
Kind
go
of.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I guess we
Um,
all gotta listen to. We all gotta list now. We're all
So-
screwed.
Bad Day.
Bye.
It just
By?
is, it's by Daniel Porter. I think you guys for sure know. You had a bad day.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
like that one, because it just like you're like I do have a bad day. Let's see what else. Oddly enough,
Uh-oh. Well,
Bling Bang Bang Born from Creepy Nuts. You guys know that song?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't.
That
Well,
is
maybe if I heard it. Maybe.
Wait. Is that the That's the That's Mashal.
It's the open. Yes, it is the
Yeah,
opening.
that's a
to,
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, because like it, even when I'm sad, it like hypes me up, and I really, really like appreciate that.
oh, you sent me this song.
Hmm
I remember this. This is
Yeah.
you play this when you're sad?
Yeah, because it'll hype me up. Like I don't want to be
Oh,
sad.
okay.
It's like for when I don't want to be sad, and I'm like fucking want to be
Yeah.
petty and spiteful, then I listen to that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a
Um,
good song. I like that one. Creepy Nuts
and
is
then
good too, in general. They did the
last
Don
one
Da
right
Don
now-
song. Gary.
It is, yes, it is like the Don Don song. He's so good. He just
Yeah.
like has bangers on bangers on bangers.
Yeah.
And the last one right now is Hope by NF.
Well, I don't listen to NF.
Yeah,
Mm.
neither do I.
Yeah. But very cool.
I know he doesn't cuss.
Yeah.
He doesn't say potty words. But what about you guys?
Hold on, you guys gotta sing her YouTube channel as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I was
so
talking
on-
about
On
sad
Twitch.
songs. Oh, I guess never mind. Hold on.
Oh.
There you go, Duke.
Where can they find
What?
you?
Oh
at?
yeah, you can find me at yeah, I said I had a schedule. Work has taken over. I'll stream when I can. Just put it that way. X.com. Don't follow me on there, dude. I don't fucking shit. I just if you follow me on there, you're gonna get a dick pic or gorillas fucking or some shit like that somewhere.
No, that's only
No,
if
I'm-
you post. You don't repost.
I'm
so.
gonna send everybody. If I see something nasty, I'm gonna send it.
Well, no,
And then
you
do
you only
the-
send it to the group chat.
I just send it to the group chat. Yeah. So
You
youtube.com/LordDookie88. My editing is coming back. I am working other people's videos. And my shit will come back soon. So
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Shake Milk?
You guys can find me at shakeofmilk.com, where you'll find all my links to Twitter and Twitch and YouTube and Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram and Twitch as far as or Instagram and Twitter as far as social media, especially Instagram. You'll see more
Lana, do you have
more of my
TikTok?
life. You don't use it.
What?
Lana,
What were you asking me? I'm
do
sorry.
you have TikTok?
No.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't have
TikTok.
TikTok. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you have an Instagram, but you don't use it. Because I like the picture from like 2018. It was just your snail. But yeah, you can find me. You can find me anywhere. Just Google Shake a Milk, and I'm there. That's me.
Lana probably has a
I'll be
personal
streaming.
Instagram. That's why she's laughing right now. She's probably like, I have a personal Instagram. You fucking
Even
dumbass.
on my personal Instagram, I have not posted in like it's been a year. I
Oh,
don't
me
even
too.
go on for
That's fair.
I just go on Instagram because I like it's the perfect place to like because it has ads. So I like
Yeah.
looking at the ads.
Yeah, social media is
Excuse me?
crazy.
That's the whole point of Instagram obviously is that they sell your information so that they can give you targeted ads, right? So if I'm
Mhm.
using it to like look for shit that I want to buy, am I not using it for the right purpose? I feel like I am. They're literally selling my information so that I can get these ads. I'm just using it for the purpose that
You're not
it
wrong.
is designed for.
But
Yeah.
that means you get other ads for other interests that you like.
Lana goes to the movies and leaves after the previews.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Have
yeah,
you seen me
I'll
at
be
the movies?
I'll be streaming whenever I can. Right now we beat Onimusha. I'm gonna start up Crash Bandicoot 3, not 2. I haven't beat 2 yet, but 3. And then
You're gonna start up what?
Crash
Onimusha.
Bandicoot 3.
Oh, Crash. Yeah. Because
Oh,
level.
I heard Onimusha 3. I'm like,
no,
oh,
No.
really?
Level
I don't-
redeem
Level best.
Crash.
Mm.
3. Crash 3.
Where can they find you, Mr. LegendGary 323?
Me?
Or underscore 323?
You can find me in the dirt somewhere crawling around
Oh,
because everyone hates me. But you can find me
No,
on twitch.tv LegendGary_323, or you can find me on the YouTube's LegendGary _man cave. That's where all the podcasts are uploaded. And you also go find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, LegendGary323. Lana, thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely.
This
It's been a blast.
Great time.
Thank you guys.
I
I
hope
had an
you-
awesome time.
I was gonna say, I hope
Invite
you had
me
a-
again.
Hell yeah. We can
But
make
next
that
time I
happen.
want like actual applause and my name, like, because I feel
Your-
like I
your-
didn't get that
actually
this
your
time.
name, if you look at the stream, your name is at your bottom right.
No, but I want like a big like in a moniker, you know, with like confetti and all these
Yeah,
like
yeah.
other, you know, like audience.
you're not gonna get the
clapping
same
and-
outline as us. You're gonna get a
Yeah.
red one.
You
That's
think
what
I'm
I-
rich or something?
Angel red. Angel's red. Yep.
What the
I'm
fuck?
just saying.
What the-
These are the
Red?
parameters for next
Yeah.
time.
That's
Alright.
what she wants.
We're done. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, you guys. Thank you.